And we're live. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back, everyone, on YouTube and Twitch. Yes, I see you in there. I see you, viewers, waiting for the stream to go live. Awesome to have you here. It's awesome that you are on time. And, well, no, you're early. I mean, I am never even early to my own streams. I'm always the one lagging behind. It's awesome to see you folks here. Thanks for coming back day after day to watch me play War Hospital. If play is the right word. I feel like I am bumbling my way through War Hospital and struggling with most of it. I think it's good, though. I think it's a good game. I like the challenge. I like the mental stress of trying to balance everything. And I also like the way that there isn't any exactly one right way of doing things. I love the fact that you can do things a bit differently, take different choices, try to get through the casualty lists in different ways, like choice between amputating, not amputating, pay the price one way or the other. I like the way that it can appeal to different people's play styles. So, we left things yesterday in a bit of a hectic state. We have... Let's have a little recap as we get going here. The General Surgeons... Oh, he's not going to make it out. Okay, he is now. We were going to lose one there. Good job I came in to have a look at that. And didn't just let that just roll on. You can have a rest after you've got the serious one. Let's get the critical guy in first. Actually, you can go in there. And you better have a rest there. It is... yeah, we are in quite a state here, aren't we? We'll bring him out of retirement and him out of retirement. They're just resting, but you know what I mean. To deal with these guys. That was quite bad. Over here... we have a big pile of serious stuff. This is the one that's slowing us down, but it is just the way it's going to have to go, and we'll just try and work our way through them as best we can. And if we lose some more of these, the soldiers I don't want to lose, the civilians, if we can probably afford to lose them if we have to. Welcome back, Catherine. Welcome back. Nice to see you again. And Hondo. Hey, Mark. Everything is frozen, so there is no work today. Figured you'd catch your stream. You gave me a scare then, because when you said, hey, Mark, everything is frozen, I thought, oh, crap, is my stream frozen? Is it broken? But no, that's good to know. That is good to know. No work today is always a good day. It's kind of cold here in the northeast of the UK too. It's like snowing a little bit, but not laying properly. But yeah, it's a proper cold day. Got those Arctic winds. Makes you glad to be sat behind a computer screen, actually, and not out on the trenches, on the front lines anywhere in this weather. Ah, right, so we are in August. Let's roll on time slowly and ease ourselves into the stream today.
Doctor is starting a new shift.
I know, we're over capacity with patients. This is one of the things we need to upgrade. In fact, it might be one of the things we set to upgrade, was it? We've got... It is. It's already in production. That's good, actually. What are our engineers doing in that case? How fast can we get through this? The medics are probably going to be exhausted before too much longer. The nurses are currently okay. I'm going to take her out because nobody likes her. And put her in a place. Let's see if she can... She's always exhausted. She's going to get tired soon, right? Just looking at, there's a little bar under there. Is that an energy meter underneath? I can't zoom in. There's like a... Can you see it? There's like a white blip there. And there's like a faint bar behind the name that extends out this side. You can see it on top of the other names here. Not so much there. There's an accent over the E. Just that white blip there. Unless that's part of a sleeve. I don't know. No, it's not. It's not. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that. I was saying there's no energy meters on these guys. There's nothing on these, so it's probably not. It's probably just a graphical glitch, eh? Good point, Mark. It may be cold and snowy, but we've never had to be in a trench shooting people. Well, I haven't, certainly. I have had to work outside in cold weathers, but that's nothing compared to what people in the armed forces have had to go through. So yeah, we'll be grateful for small mercies, eh? Anyway, the engineers are working through this. We have reasonable stock of medicines at the moment. It is just reasonable. It's not great. We might have to put someone onto food production. I can order the food. I think I can order the food. Let's have a look at the train station. The schedule. We have 61 food coming in. So whether I ordered some, I maybe ordered 40. That looks about right, doesn't it? So cool. We don't need to order any food. Don't need to make any food. Let's carry on. Right.
Sir, engineers
speed this up a little bit.
Sir, new patient arrived.
New patients? Please don't be the green ones. They're the green ones. We'll look at that in a minute. Someone's stable. He's at rest. I don't mind. Okay. Oh, he's going to die if we put him out there. He's going to die if we put him out there. We can get him in there. As soon as he comes back from a rest, he's good to go in. Actually, I'm going to switch those two around. He's dead. Good God. He's dead. Hang on. He wasn't dead before. We'll switch it like that, and we'll put the rest. If I move the rest now, we'll come and do one. We'll come and do one, then have a rest. And over here, yeah, this seems to have gone wrong. They've got the operating stamp on, but I don't think they're operating on him. He's not supposed to be. He's supposed to be. I don't know. The game's gone a little bit funny. Serious. I wonder if we can fit him in there. Ooh, this is tough. Okay, we can clear these 1 hour ones fairly quickly.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
We'll see how that goes.
Sir, a dispatch from HQ.
HQ is pleased with the way you handled Sergeant Major Matthew Baker's case. Oh, he got promoted, didn't he? He was due to be promoted, so I had to keep him alive. He's decorated and a valued soldier of the British Expeditionary Force and sets an example for all the soldiers in the army. HQ has made the decision to provide you with additional resources. Use them wisely, Major. 2 extra staffing points. Understood. Right. Right. What can we do? What can we do with that? If anything. I could take an engineer. I could take an engineer. I think that would be awesome. I could take a scout. Scouting stuff is good. I think the engineers are so critical. We're just going to order an engineer. And future ones don't seem to go up in price like the surgeons do. So that's good news. I would like to save up and get
medics are on the way.
some extra surgeons, I think. Who's tired? The nurse? Yeah, she went very quickly to that, didn't she? Okay, well, we've got a shift going on there. As long as we have someone working in there, then that's fine.
Nurses are on the way.
Oh, we have a doctor leveling up. Sorry, he's probably not a doctor. He just looked like a doctor. I don't know why I said that. I'm not quite sure what doctors are supposed to look like. He looks well dressed like an officer. He is Bo Carter. Doesn't he, though? I can imagine him on the wards, going up and down with a clipboard, saying, "Hello, Mrs. Miggins. How are you today? Have you recovered from your whatever?" I don't know why Mrs. Miggins would be on a military ward, but anyway, let's get to the point. So, he is a medic. He's currently works more efficiently and eats once every 2 days. Works significantly better when working with others. Work better at the cemetery. It's a bit too restrictive. Perform better at ADS. Tires significantly slower when working solo. So do we go for the solo one or the working with others one? Or perform better at ADS? I'll do that. Make him warm.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Look at his... I didn't look at his bio. I should have looked at his bio. Shorter rehab because this patient's will is strong. Okay, we've got a terminal. Oh, he's a soldier as well. I don't see us getting this guy seen to... what if I put him in here? No, he's... I don't see that we can help him, unfortunately. Which is a real shame. I can't help all these civilians. I can help some of the civilians. But in doing so, it's... No, we've just got to accept that some just aren't going to make it, sadly. It is sad. I decided to treat them. It's my fault. It's wrecking my stats. Patient has severe burns. It seems his body's already started to heal.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Oh, still more patients. This is a +2. We don't need any more power on the front line, so... I might need to start some morale here. But no, I'm going to stock up the orders. And then we can use them for all sorts of really cool and important things. Hey, Duke. Finally you can watch live. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you got time to watch us today. You've been catching up on the VODs already? You are in good condition. Jules, we could do with you leveling up to make you go a bit faster. I wonder if we can speed up anything in that. So this is the... Oh, what's this one? Oh, I've already got that. We've got the option to... we've got... We've got a thing that can improve rehab times or increase the chance of success. I think I'm going to go for increases the operation simplifications by 100%. It also uses less new medical supplies on them. I think that's the way to go for that one. That increases the speed of rehab. Allows the use of emergency measures. We don't really want that if we can avoid it. And what's this one? This is the advanced dressing station. And increases the ambulances by 1. I mean... Whatever we can do before this battle to get that better would be good, but I don't know if we can... Oh, that's not a long build. That's only 8 hours 20. I thought this was going to be like a 60-hour build or something. The surgeons are coping. It'd be nice to get these upgraded, I think. And get slots for specialists more. Also, I really want to do this warehouse one, which I think is this one, isn't it? It's a 52-hour one. I'd like to do it before the end of the chapter, because someone suggested that when you start a new chapter, your warehouse starts full. I don't know if that is true, but it sounds very, very attractive to me. Okay, that's a good one as well. So we've got that going. It's going to be on next. Duke, you usually watch the VODs while doing work? That's what I like to hear. You're making good use of your work time. It appears the toxin did not have time to spread throughout the body. So we just follow normal procedure because we don't have the sodium chloride washes. I don't know. I haven't seen that improvement listed, so I'm not quite sure. It might be under some other name. Who's exhausted? These two. That's okay. I think we're at the point now where we can possibly cope with what we've got. Actually, let's put them on 12-hour shifts so there's always someone in. And the tired ones... you can put it on shift 2, so you're currently resting. We'll see if we can make that work.
Sir, medics are on the way.
I mean, we are working. We are working with the casualty. It is going. Stable, 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 stable. No one's about to die in there. We're operating on these. Okay, I think we might be able to get through them. If we're lucky. If we're lucky.
Sir, new patient arrived.
It's a shame. I want to say something here. It's a shame we spent most of our time looking at a screen like this to see what's going on. I mean, it's a bit foggy and dark at the moment. Because when you actually zoom in, the streets and the buildings, they do look nice. The art style is nice. I do like it. But we sort of missed the bigger picture when we zoomed in like that, so it's a bit of a shame. Hey, Christy, nice to see you again. How's things? Oh, it's just more of these, unfortunately. We've got loads of stable civilians. We can throw the civilians in. This one is going to die. It's just because we have soldiers. Actually, he's not a soldier. He's a civilian. Might keep them alive. What if I do this? No, we absolutely we don't put soldiers behind. We'll have to watch because we've got these guys coming in. Right, so at the moment he's going to die there. He's going to die there. But he's not going to die there. Can I get one of these in here? Right, that's a soldier. We'll treat some of them if we can. At the moment he's not going to die, so we'll leave it like that. And we're going to put this guy in the list. It is kind of important, I think, to keep an eye on the soldiers' health. In the case we don't want to lose any of them. Focus on production first so you can save your drafts. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Although we should have a lot of drafts building up before long. I'm thinking... I don't know what the next chapter is going to be. So I can't really plan ahead for what specialists we need without hearing any spoilers. And I prefer not to. It would be useful, but
We lost this patient.
prefer not to. Engineers. If he's going exhausted, he's got to come out and have a rest. I need to get that built, because that's going to help with production of all these things here. We currently have a decent amount of this, so... Oh, no, actually, this is something we need going, isn't it? I wish I could afford to take someone out of there, but I absolutely can't.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
We should have a new engineer coming before long. Yeah, he's coming on the next train at 8:18 PM, so we should have him soon. It is a big stack of the denied folders, yeah.
Sir, patient is cured.
To be fair, most of them are civilians with incurable tuberculosis or something like that, so...
Sir, medics are on the way.
I just don't think there's anything we can do for them at the moment. Someone's in that pharmacy. Yeah, it's this chap. Okay. These are fine resting over there. I'm going to have to switch these in. We do need a small production of everything coming along, but it's the chemical stuff that we really need. So when someone gets rested, I'm going to have to put them back in there.
Sir, engineer is on the way. Sir, operation was successful.
In the air after a bath or when I wake up. What?
Sir, patient is cured.
Oh, let's have a look.
Sir, operation was successful.
Great, this is great news. Wrong button. I want this one. Where's our truck? Truck sent ETA 23 hours. So it takes a day to get there, and then it seems to take an undetermined amount of time for it to fill up before we can return it. It takes a day to get back with 10 alcohol.
Sir, operation was successful.
Weird. It's weird, that truck mechanic. You don't get the option to get the people anyway, but you can build the housing. That would be nice to get the housing done.
Operation was successful.
Make sure we've got space for extras.
Sir, medics are on the way.
That must be a change of shift. By the looks of it, everyone's just... Oh my god. There's nothing I can do here. Okay, sadly... I mean, that does free things up, but I'm going to put the next stable soldier in. He can't even survive there. He can possibly go there. So which is, he's likely to fail. Unless I throw these to the lions, which we're going to have to do. If I have a rest, he's dead. Yeah, this is sad. But the civilians, I probably should never have agreed to treat them. Unless we could have got this upgraded and an extra trauma specialist hired. which I don't think we could have done. I'm just putting people in the bin at this rate. This is terrible. Huh. This guy's a longer operation and more tiring than this. As sad as it is to see. And he's shorter and we can get him out, you see. So if I do things like this, it's really tough to decide on here. This didn't help with the civilians, but just the decisions that we're having to go through here. I guess it's been a massive gas attack, and that's part of the problem.
Sir, operation was successful.
Have they fixed the trucks? I don't really think so. Appears the patient was bitten by a rat. The symptoms indicate the rodent was infected and the patient has a tetanus infection. I don't have the anti-tetanus serum. That's fine. I don't mind longer rehab. There's plenty of room in rehab.
Sir, nurses reached the hospital.
The nurses, I think. No, the medics. Someone's exhausted in here. Okay, so what we're going to do is put someone... You don't have any preference. You're better in the graveyard, actually. Oh, hang on. One of these guys. They don't have preferences. They're happy to work there. Time is 8 PM. He's going to be exhausted. Bring him in here. You can just go out and rest. You can go over here. They're on a 12-hour shift. That's going to work out fine. Let's put you on to... Let's do this. Shift 1. Yeah, do it like that. So these guys are resting up. These guys are working. Is Norman Head... I have a feeling Norman Head... Let's find him in here. Oh no, he just doesn't want to work at the ADS. That's okay then.
Sir, medics are
That's
on the
fine.
way.
Hey Tom, nice to see you. How's Baldur's Gate 3 going? Will letting the civilians die help with the food consumption? It might, Jason. Well, it will. I'm sure it will. But I reckon there's a hidden quest there that we can't see. That to save X number of civilians, and that will give us some sort of bonus. Or if we get under the required amount, some sort of penalty. This is just my guess. I can't see. There's no text to suggest as such.
Sir,
But
new patient arrived.
we'll see. Right, we're taking you out of resting straight away to get the next one in. Actually, can I go... Can we go one? We can get one. We can save one here. So we'll do that. And can we fit another civilian in there? It's a 2-hour one. Let's not do a 2-hour one. Let's do 2. Oh no, it's gone from 1 hour there to 2 hours there. So it's happening. I'm going to risk it. And over here, stable. Someone's going to come in here. It's an 11-hour operation. He won't survive that. He won't survive that. He won't survive. There's nothing we can do. Unless I move the rest. He still won't survive that. He's too far gone, sadly. Nothing we can do with that one. Oh, wait, hang on. No, there is. There is. Bring him back. There is. We can put him in there. Because this guy's not been operated on yet. And that actually works. He's just had a reprieve. He was very, very lucky there. Hey, Wealthy, you've been thinking about Hearts of Iron, but everyone who recommends it has 1,000 hours in it. I have nearly 1,000 hours, I think. I haven't looked at the number. It's a lot. What I would recommend doing, and I need to do this at some point, but I keep learning new stuff about the game, hence why I have not made a guide for it before. But I am going to do it in the near future, because loads of people have asked me to. But I would recommend going to Quill18's channel. Let me find the link for this. I'm sure you folks will probably... He was the one I was watching play this game, War Hospital, the other day. So if we do a search on here, Hoi 4 tutorial, I'll put this in a link for you. Because this is, there, he's got a playlist here. This is what I watched for 3 or 4 hours before I started playing Hearts of Iron 4 to get my head around it. It doesn't cover everything, and the game has changed a bit since then. But he's got a 7-part series there. It'll get you the basics, and I'd recommend it until I can pull my finger out and get a guide made. I've got the ideas for the different sections I'm going to make. The Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the industry, supply and resources and stuff like that. But my problem is time, sadly. But yeah. It's a good game, and just buy the base game if you get it. Don't go for the DLC. You don't need any of the DLC to enjoy it. They don't add anything that you can live without. But if you find yourself getting into the base game, understanding it, really enjoying it, some of the DLC adds some interesting new stuff. Oh, I think we took somebody else out of... have they just arrived? So whichever way I do this... That's a 14-hour shift right there. Okay, someone's going back into denied. I can't see us working that some other way. That's rough. That is rough. Is that engineer here yet? He should be. Right, so we should have a spare engineer. Excellent. He's exhausted. What do they want to do? We prefer to work in the engineering depot. Right. Take these exhausted people out. It's this one where we desperately need someone. So you go in there and give us some morale. That's on 24 hours at the moment. You go in there. And we need to just rank up a few more of those meds there. And as that's holding strong, we can go without that one. So let's put him into there. And get some more chemical stuff produced. You stop taking in refugees at around 25 food cost, and the incoming from the train pretty much covers it.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
Yeah, it is a lot. I think I can probably make some if I get some spare engineers, but... let's have a look. It's just over here. At the moment, this is holding stable. So, we're not going to press any buttons and mess stuff up there. A load of civilians, which if we can get them in and seen, we will. We'll see what we can do with that.
Sir, engineers reach the engineering depot.
Well done, engineers. We're taking a bit of morale hit because of the people dying that we've denied at the moment. Which is kind of tough. Let's have a look. So I'm thinking that we might want to get some morale improvements at some point. Oh, there's a big fight coming here. That could be a massive one. Okay. Well, can you go in there? Oh, I'm trying to put them in pending. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. It's gone green. And we've got a couple of +1s. What have we got in here? Do we have any +3s? Someone with loads of combat experience. And a +2. The +1s aren't that great, so we're going to hand them off. Because we are going to need some orders. Some drafts.
Sir, patient is cured.
And we should get some more coming out rehab before then that we can deal with. I mean, there's a lot of people in the clearing station still. We just can't get them in. Oh, this is our mine that we've blown up.
The tunnel. The enemy has set charges to destroy it.
Bloody Germans!
Dear heavens.
Sir, we should dispatch more medic teams to the advanced dressing station. There probably are a lot of wounded in the trenches that need our help.
It says not. Patient has severe burns, but he's healing. Good. Okay, it says 3, 6. These might be deceased. Let's have a look at the medic situation anyway. So we've got some fresh ones. So in the advanced dressing station, I'm going to put them on 24-hour shift there. Just to burn through it, because they actually stop working if there's nothing to do, which is great. I think what we need to do is top up this one. So we've got 2, 3 on shift 1. Make sure I haven't put Norman Head in there. Shift 2. So we've got 2 teams on and 2 teams off at any one time.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Right, we'll have to see if that works. 3 patients died after being denied admission. Yeah, as morale drops, we lose work efficiency as well, which has a bit of a knock-on effect with everything else, sadly. There's nothing else in there. Can we fit in a stable one before then? Can we do 2? Can we risk going... Unbelievable. Okay, that is excellent. We might be able to blitz through a load of civilians and save them. Actually, we better put these on the list so we can see. If nobody else comes in needing the chemical ward, we might be able to deal with this. Just maybe. We'll see. Okay, let's put the rest there. And then we get those 2 done. Nice. I'll take that. The bullet flew right through, leaving a clean wound.
Sir, new patient arrived.
No, they haven't. Cannon fodder let 100 patients die. I don't think that's an achievement that I really want to be proud of.
Sir, may I inform you that I left a personal recommendation note with one of the patients.
Oh, here. Yeah, here we go. I didn't see that. Did that just update? Because I'm sure it said 0 when I logged in, then it went 1, then when it went 2 when I logged into it. Clicked on this. Weird. Hey, Robbie, how's it going? Sorry, I didn't see you there coming into Twitch chat. How's things? Let's see. I don't think there's anything too major. Let's have a look at the details. So, no service history or personal information known. I would like to inform you that we managed to catch a German officer during the last battle. His dog tags indicate that he is a major named Erich Freundl. However, during his capture, he was severely injured, as he could possess sensitive information that could be used by HQ. I ask you to only keep him alive, so we may send him to HQ for interrogation. That's okay. We keep him alive, and then we reassign him to HQ, I guess.
Sir, I ask you to reconsider. We do not need to schedule extensive surgery for him. We just need to keep him alive. Amputation would suffice, sir.
I'll deal with the medical decisions around here, Angus. Okay. I can't actually amputate. I don't have the abilities for that.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Oh, here we go. So new patients are coming in. Stable. That's fine. Switch those around. It's quick to train, to treat some of these guys. Going well. Send him to London. I don't think he's probably going to like where he does get sent to. Right, come on. We're nearly finished with this clearing station. We get the next one. That gives us more beds. It seems that fortunately the bullet stopped on the bone without doing much damage. Shorter operation. That helps. Things like that always help. So I want to keep a constant check on this. No one is forecast to die in this, which is excellent. Apart from the terminal ones, which we're just going to leave in there. I'm not even going to take them out to look because I don't think there's going to be much we can do. Oh, you're a 3 strength 1, right? You get priority then if you're the... All else is the same. Yeah, we can work on that.
Sir, operation was successful.
Tired medics. I wish I could stop the medics getting exhausted all the time. What time is it? 1:47? So that's 6 hours before the next shift. Right, let's switch the shifts over. Let's see if they can go 12 hours. These have got nothing to do. Actually, if these have got nothing to do, I can take them out for a rest and put them in there. And they're happy on that scheme. No preferences. I think he prefers to work alone, but there's quite a lot of burying to be done.
Sir, new patient arrived.
New patients. Sure they can find a hatchet for amputation somewhere. They did slaughter chickens earlier. Oh, we've got new ones. I can fit them in, I think. Okay. That one I'm not so sure. We'll leave that on the decision until we get someone turfed out. Come on, engineers. It's nearly done. We've got 20 seconds and we've got this improved.
Medics are on the way.
6 patients died due to being denied admission. I've just received intelligence reports. Germans are...
Sir, operation was
Germans are what?
successful.
I hope that was nothing too important. Do the procedure by the book. It seems the gas agent was diluted and is not as strong. We believe we can use small amounts of supplies to treat the injuries. Yes. Absolutely. The engineers did something good. Right, let's go and take a look at this. So the engineers. And this would be the electric mixing machines. Oh, they're the ones that produce, get the pharmacy kicking out things faster. Right, absolutely. Go and get that done. And we need... We have a stock of alcohol at the moment. The food stocks are okay. I think we do full firepower on this and get it done in 4 hours. And that's going to really ramp up production here. And then I think we're good for production. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Until the next disaster, no doubt.
Sir, operation was successful.
Good. In here, we've got 3. We've got stable, stable, stable. More civilians. Can't fit them on the list anyway, so we'll come back to that in a bit.
Operation was successful. Sir, new patient arrived.
Sorry, it's the wrong one. We were thinking about this, weren't we? Oh, hang on. There's an extra battle being scheduled in here. I think I should probably start stocking up. Try and get this blue. And hope the morale is okay. Hey, we've got an upgrade. Possibly. Let's go and see what she's like. So this Emily Osborne, who's reckless, works much less efficiently, and absent-minded, works slightly worse at the CCS. And I need to put her in something else if she's in the CCS then. So this would exchange for absent-minded. I mean, we can't get rid of the reckless one. Tyre's significantly slower and working solo. Working slightly worse isn't a bad thing. It's not as bad as being reckless. Works much better at rehab. Okay, I can put her in rehab. Which is quite good. Or I can get rid of that absent-minded. I'm going to get rid of the absent-minded.
Sir, engineers reached the engineering depot.
For the simple reason, where is she at the moment? She's currently in the casualty clearing station. She works worse here. She works better in the operating ward. She always was one. And I think she was as well, wasn't she? Can we switch them out? And I'll just put her on shift 2. They're happy. She doesn't have preferences. I thought Arabella Head were. Let's have a look at my nurses here. I need to get my head around this. So, she speeds up operations. She does. I thought she did. And Eva Deeks also does that. So they're the two really for the operating ward. Maisie Black... I tell you what, let's do that. So, those two want to be in there. You can come out. Even though you'd prefer to be in the operating ward, you don't need to be. Although I have a spare one now. Maybe just leave them resting. Right, so those two are set. That's okay. Right, back to the staff. Then she is fine as long as she's... Oh, she works slightly worse at the rehab centre. So Claire Stevens wants to be in the rehab centre. She steals resources every day, but wants to be at CCS. Emily Osborne is just reckless. And she wants to work somewhere. Morale slightly increases when they work. They're not great, some of these, are they? Reckless and absent-minded. You feel called out, Cron. Reckless and absent-minded. That's a dangerous combination. You know, it's too hard trying to balance all these. People are just going to work where I've got them at the moment. Well, I think she could maybe go over there. It's fine. I'll switch them out as people get tired.
Nurses are on the way.
A bad nurse is better than no nurse at all. Upon reaching the nearest HQ, the scout commander notifies the officers about the strange cases he and his team encountered in the abandoned farm and village. The scout's report worries the officers and they immediately order an investigation. They seem to be especially interested in the man in the wide-brimmed hat. They ask the scout team to take part in the investigation and check another village near the abandoned one to check if the outbreak is spreading. We get 10 orders as a reward. Nice. Do we? Yeah, we need to go and order that on, though. Hey, Raga, nice to see you. Don't abuse those doctors that much. The doctors are actually doing a good job. Is it Rumours of Doom we're doing? Yeah, assign.
Sir,
21
Scout
hours.
unit has started a new mission.
Okay, I've lost my position. 7 patients died after being denied admission. What happens if I put this guy on the end here? Dead. Dead. Lives. Go in front of this good one. That's okay. I think we can work with that. I'll try and keep another one alive. And as someone comes off the list, we'll try and squeeze another one in. The wide-brimmed hat man, is he spreading disease? He could be. I know, the free nurse's traits. Well, that's why she was free, probably. We've done a lot of treatment here.
Nurses reached the hospital.
It's unfair that we're getting a second attack up here.
I regret to inform you that Major Howard Barger was found dead near the mailboxes. It appears that he committed suicide. He was holding the letter covered entirely with apologies and the names of his squad mates that were killed.
Who the hell was Howard Barger? There's everyone in there and they're not even in alphabetical order. I'm not looking at that. That's madness. Okay, so...
Sir, operation was successful.
Howard... Oh, here he is. He finished rehab and is fully recovered. And then committed suicide. We've got another one in here. At least they're good. Wait, these are all good. Weren't they stable before? Has something happened to improve the situation? Can we get this terminal guy out? He's not dead yet. Hang on, can we not see this? I can bring them all out and put them back in again. It doesn't matter. I don't think we lose anything for that. Right, now that we've got this out, there's no soldiers in that list, is there? No, okay. So the terminal one... Well, that one can come back in. Do you think I can fix... No, unless I put them on... Unless I do that. I can save someone. Okay, so if I can save someone there... If I take the good one out, can I save 2? I can't save 2. So you are gone, but I might be able to save some of these critical ones. And the ones in good condition can maybe just hang about a bit. Okay, so let's take the civilians out. I'll leave the soldiers in because I want to keep an eye on them. He dies regardless, so he does need to go in there. But the serious one... Okay, we can keep people alive a little bit longer. The only reason I'm pushing the civilian ones up early is because they only take an hour to get seen. And we can maybe get through them a bit quicker. It's taking some risks with the soldiers. It's also meaning that I'm not actually getting the soldiers through into the rehab centre. But it's an hour. It's a couple of hours. It's not major. It's okay. This game is hard. Yeah, it is, Duke. It's lots of things.
New patient arrived.
The Howard Berger one might have been scripted. I don't know. Another one. It's just more of these. So many more of these. It's the disease from the civilians. Whatever that disease is, and we don't actually know. I want that to go blue so much. Okay, the engineers are working. And it's kind of key.
Doctor is starting a new shift.
Kind of key we get the engineers done. Very mentally challenging. I wasted time on which one, Ragga? Let's have a look.
Operation was successful.
Another one out. Someone's exhausted at the cemetery. Hang on, I better check that before. Oh, okay. 24-hour shift. We've got our solo grave diggers. They're working 24-hour shifts there. I think Logan Mills prefers to work here. So put him in there. And put him in there. Put that on a 12-hour shift system. That's okay. Let me go and check this as well.
On the way.
Okay, there's nothing that people are waiting for. Pharmacy's tired. The medics. Oh, that was the medic team. Sorry, it's the engineers in the pharmacy, isn't it? Right, so one's exhausted. We've got a better stock of these, so that's okay. Alcohol is currently okay. I could order... I've got 26 orders. Drafts. I could order some more alcohol. Because it's quite efficient to produce. But I don't know. I think we're managing, so I can leave someone in there. I'm going to put someone in there. These poor sods are working 24-hour shifts here. Right, the electric mixing machine. Let me see what we can upgrade next. So we got this done, which is more beds and more slots for nurses and medics. We've got this one. Decreases the speed of patient condition deterioration by 10%. And this at the end, this allows us the 3-shift system. And that's just 10 beds for patients, which is a good one. This seems like a really good one, so I'm going to improve that. And I'm going to put someone... I only need to put him in for a second. Assign. It's okay. He will rest up. I don't need to assign him to rest when they're building. They'll rest themselves on this job. So that's okay. It's just to get it assigned So I've spent the resources. Oh, we have a doctor there. For anyone who's recently joined us, wondering why I'm saving every time we do this, there are two reasons, but the main reason is that there's a bug that can cause the game to crash when you open the screen up. Now, this is really nice. So now we can this is Norman Head, who works terribly with hysterical. So we can get rid of this. No, we can't. We can't get rid of hysterical. Oh, I can. That will just get rid of it. This is much worse at ADS. Or I could change the extroverted. I could change the passionate, but I don't want to change that. It's nice that once they've got 3, if they level up further, you can swap things in. I like that. So currently others working with him perform slightly better, but he works less efficiently. And I can change that for tires significantly slower and working solo. Well, that would be possibly better, but this just gets rid of hysterical. So I'm going to get rid of that. Because that's a bad one, and that frees up a slot for something better. Hopefully next time.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Oh, the guy who shot himself, it was a waste. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame.
Sir, patient is cured.
Ooh, okay. People are waiting assignments. Oh, these guys are waiting assignments. They're all... Oh, wait, no. Hang on. I'm just going to... Right, excuse me a minute, folks. I'm just going to save the game, and I'm going to reload it. Because... unless I'm going mad... when I'm clicking on this, it's saying 0 in here until I click on the surgery ward, and then it suddenly says 2, or however many there are. It's twice, I think I've seen it. So we are going to return to the main menu to make sure we come out with that. And I'm going to go back in. Because there's a few funny things that this can glitch out. Hey, Wheezy. Did you see it too? That bit of a bug? Or am I imagining things? There definitely wasn't 3 people on there when I saved the game, was there? There definitely wasn't. Right, okay. He's going to come off rest in a minute. I could order the doctors off rest now. In fact, I probably should. So let's take them off. Including him. But this one looks seriously messed up. So we're going to get them in first. And the same there. Actually, he's going to be exhausted immediately after that. But that's okay. Those 2 are expected to be fine. And you're in good hands there. They're okay. We can put them to the back. Wheezy Wombat, thank you for the Prime sub. 2 in a row. Thank you very much. Love it. Ghost patients, maybe. Maybe. Addy, you reckon Chapter 2 is the hardest? I don't know what we're going to see in Chapter 3 yet, so... scary things to come ahead, I think. They're dead there, but we can squeeze them in here, right? When we start to see these guys start to die by pushing civilians in, that's when... yeah, that's when we're screwed up. I'm going to let him have his rest because he does work super hard, this guy. Oh no, he needs to have his current rest to finish. They're exhausted. This guy's critical. At some point, I'm going to have to push a soldier to the front because these are just filling my slots up.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift. Sir, operation was successful.
Melville Tucson died after being denied admission. We're taking some hits to morale. Wheezy, the games I play are exactly what you look for. Great content. Cool. What other games are you looking forward to over the next year then?
New patient arrived.
And that question is to everyone because I'm trying to plan my my next few months of live stream games. And I'm not quite sure. I mean, apart from finishing Starfield, but that's more of a penance. I feel like I've got to torture myself for that. Just to finish it and then review it and then probably never touch it again.
Patient is cured.
The cemetery, someone's complaining at the cemetery, are they? Nope, all looks good. Nurses, looking good. Engineers. Oh, God, 97%. Come on, I need that finishing, because that makes the pharmacy work faster and the engineering depot. This one makes people last longer in the casualty clearing station. Space Marine 2? Yeah, that's later this year, isn't it? September, I think. Akash, you have to warn you that Chapter 3 is lagging so much, even in normal speed, that you don't even want to play it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Duke, good call. Upgrade the faster rest rate. That would be awesome, yeah. Expeditions, if you like realistic off-roading exploring type games. What's Expeditions? I haven't heard of that. I thought you meant Expeditions Rome, which is like a turn-based squad tactical combat thing where you have a group of Roman soldiers and you're trying to assist with the Rome's empire expansion. Dominion 6. Probably replay Hearts of Iron 4 a bit more. You managed to conquer China as Communist China. Good challenge. Oh, Manor Lords is April? Oh, Manor Lords. Manor Lords is going to be on the stream, for sure.
Nurses reached the hospital.
Absolutely. Manor Lords is good. Well, it was when I tried it, so I'm assuming that it's going to be good when it gets its full release. Good condition. Good, that's okay. We need to push production of this, because these guys can churn through these quite quickly. So the engineers, who just finished this, no chaps, there's no rest for the wicked. You can get in there. You're obviously not tired enough. 5 hours to improve that, so that's going to be good. And then we probably need to push someone into this one. I'm going to switch you over onto there. And then we get more. Oh, actually, this is going to start producing more. It's up to 2.6 per hour. That doesn't sound like a huge upgrade, does it? %25 faster. Oh, well. Says it is. I'll trust it.
Operation was successful.
Oh, we've got a bonus one here. Severe burns, but he's already healing. Understood. Much to your amazement, you're very much enjoying this. I think the developers have handled a very difficult subject with dignity and very well. Thanks for streaming it. You're welcome, Katie. I had the same concerns about whether it be dignified the way it was played. But I think it is. Sometimes it feels a bit... Or I can be a bit glib about putting patients in the denied treatment box. But I do think it highlights the difficult choices that medical orderlies and physicians would have had to make at the time when they're triaging patients. It sort of brings it home, doesn't it? It makes it realise, okay, we definitely can't save everyone. There's some tough choices to be made. So this guy's just got an easier operation because the bullet passed right through. The rehab centre's starting to fill up. This double battle here is going to cause a lot of problems that we need some stocks for.
Sir, patient is cured.
Okay, let's dare to roll this on a bit faster. Till the next disaster. For you, the biggest problem was to bring all the people alive from the trenches. Yes, I'm having that trouble at all as well. It's like they're just not getting cleared out the trenches fast enough, and I'm not quite sure what I can do to speed that up. Hey, T-Pod, how's it going?
Patient is cured.
You're looking forward to Manor Lords too, Catherine? I like my medieval stuff. I like history stuff, but that had a really nice theme and a feel to it for city building.
Sir, operation was successful.
We do seem to be losing some people. Right, in here, we've got someone down to serious. Okay, let's go. We can go all the way to there before this person needs a rest. That is awesome. They're currently stable. Okay, oh, they're serious, that's why. So they need jumping forwards. And those poor old soldiers at the back. Yep, they get pushed down the list by the civilians. But I feel like we are getting through the civilians now. And I feel like these might go through pretty quick, so...
Sir, doctor is starting a new
I am going to buy some alcohol. Because we're not making it fast enough. So it's one. It's just one. I think that's going to do. Actually, that reminds me. Depot unused. Depot output. Send truck. Do you have to come back here to... Oh, the trucks in this, they just don't work as they should do. That is an utter pain in the arse. And if I go back in... I don't know. Let's just say we're not going to rely on that. I think it's broken. Hey, Pan. You've got news?
New patient arrived.
You bring news? What is this news that you bring?
16-piece cookware sets.
Frostpunk 2? Okay. We could watch the trailer on here. I won't. But we could. Frostpunk 2. I'll check that out later. I'll just copy the link over to the people in YouTube chat. If anyone wants to go and watch it. I could do it, and I could do a reaction, but I won't. Because I don't know quite what the legality of things are around streaming content from YouTube to YouTube. I don't know. I'll look into that. I know everyone else does reaction videos. I'm not going to chance it till I've just covered myself, I think. Right, let's see. What have we got? He's exhausted. We need them to continue working. We're going to have 2 more tired in the bandage station in a minute. Frostpunk 2. I'll have to consider carefully whether I play that because I didn't like the Frostpunk expansion. But I did love the base game. So we'll take a look at it. Oh, thanks for posting the link anyway. Yeah, we have low alcohol stocks at the moment.
Sir, new patient arrived.
The scouts are still on the way home, bringing me some stuff. We have 2... Oh, someone's gone serious here. Okay, I'm just going to drop the soldier back into the list, and we're going to put the serious one in there. And we could almost clear this backlog of civilians, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Stable and stable, but these people... Okay, we're going to... That's fine. And we'll put them in there. That's okay. We're on top of things there. There better be some nice reward for treating all those civilians. Although the game is kind of brutal, so I won't expect it. We're getting the compression bandages done. You need to go out and have a rest. Yeah, okay. We're just going to have to run that a bit bare bones. You wish the trucks worked like Frostpunk. You mean like the scouts going out collecting stuff, yeah? Oh, this is at full capacity. There is an upgrade where we can build extra beds quite cheaply. I think we're doing okay at getting people shifted through this. There's some dead people out there, but there's no wounded waiting.
New patient arrived.
Right, 2 things to look at. So someone, I think a nurse. Nope, a medic. It was a medic. Switch them out. It's going to be the best bet. Oh, and someone's exhausted over here as well. Right, okay, I'm going to put 24-hour shifts there. And we're going to move someone into the graveyard. 36 bodies awaiting burial. At some point, I feel like I'm going to have to throw all the medics into this job.
Sir, medics are on the way.
We've got a new trauma patient. They're in good condition, though, so that's okay. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. And we've got... Oh, okay. This is... Well, you need to go in. So there's a load of people getting cleared from somewhere. They're not showing up in the trenches for me. Or the ADS, Advanced Dressing Station. I don't think it matters which way round they go. They're both 3s. We want to try and save them. Someone good can go at the end of the line. And the stable one. Who's likely to get there first? Possibly you. Yeah, people are getting pushed down the line. They just got to be done. Okay, well, I'm going to need a lot more of these. I can afford to buy these things, but I don't know whether I should. I just need the engineers to get cranking them out.
Sir, medics reached the casualty clearing station.
And we will have some engineers free soon. Oh god, there's more?
Sir, operation was successful.
This is filling up really fast, isn't it? And we've got 2. Okay, so at this point... denied. Can't help you. Sadly. Can we put these in? Serious. What about if we put him at the front? We might just keep them alive if we can. Let's bring him out of rest. Let's get them people... Oh, actually, I maybe could have got that person saved if that's the case. Let's put you back in there. I'm going to go for it. We'll save them. So currently, all the civilians are out. So after that, and they'll go through pretty fast. Then we'll get looking at. I think it's going to go quicker if I do it that way round. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Oh right, okay. I'm not going to mess with it. I'll just put it back. Let's see. Let's hope we can get through them, and there's no problems there.
Sir, Doctor is starting a new shift.
Get the 1 hour guy ahead of the 2 hour guy. Oh, we've got a simplification here. This is on trauma. That looks correct. Seems our diagnosis was very accurate. We could perform a more adjusted procedure instead of a normal one to ensure the operation would run smoother or to save some supplies. I think we will adjust to ease the doctor. We'll make it easier on the doctor.
Operation was successful.
So they don't tire so fast. Meanwhile, oh, food. Food's looking a little bit low. What's coming in? We've got the alcohol we ordered.
Sir, operation...
There's 21 food coming soon. I can buy food. If it gets a bit lower, I can afford to buy it. So.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Right. We're only got +1s, but this is all we have, so... We've got to put them in there. Doctor change to Jules Webb. Oh, I see. It's even got the notes when we change the doctors. If we swap them around. That's cool. What's this? Captive. Oh, he has to go to HQ, doesn't he? Ah, interesting. Right, he's in there for 12 hours. We'll see what happens afterwards. That's going to fill up, isn't it? We need a bigger rehab centre if these are going to be long things. No fun for you. Thank you for the Prime subscription. I appreciate that. Cheers. Nice username. Are you a Klaus Kellerman fan by any chance? He's quite keen on saying that. So this is already full. We've nearly got that though. That's going to help people stay alive longer. Come on, come on. Just a few more minutes. What was that flashed up? Oh, one of these, I think. Oh, you never heard about him? He's a YouTuber. Let's have a look. Covers World of Tanks. Let's have a look. So this is looking good. We're going to put the 3 hours one in, although he is more exhausting. We'll put him in, get him cleared faster. We'll click on these just to make sure. No, we're gonna start treating these and get them through. He can rest later. Look at that, a 12-hour exhausting operation. But he's a veteran, so we want to do our best for him. And this is just something of a disaster. Well, no, that's not true. Where will you be exhausted? There. Okay. We'll get the first 2 through. These are currently rested. And they're set to... Are they set to rest? We'll do some other ones. Yeah, we'll get them pushed through. In case there's a big job lock come.
Doctor is starting a new shift.
Yes, well, we've got it just cleared out in time. Oh, this might be useful, actually. Patient's body will have to fight off the infection, so I'd like the shorter rehab time. But I'm going to go for the decreased cost in materials. We're just going to sew it up. And no disinfectants or anything antiseptics used. You are extremely exhausted. Okay. Well, you're going to get your wish and go back to this place. So generally speaking, the 12-hour shift is kind of holding its own here. Just about. I don't think I need anyone here, do I? I probably need somebody. You can come out of there. These guys have a buff that makes them work better at the graveyard. I'm sure they do, actually. Let me just check on that. It is this one. Work better at the cemetery. Tires slower when working solo. And they're impulsive. Yeah, so they absolutely are best suited there. And they can go 24-hour shift. I don't know if putting more people into here is going to be helpful. But I'm going to do it because the medics can't do a whole lot else. They're still wounded outside, so we've probably got more than we need here. We've got two teams, actually. Take them out. Give them a rest. And then we might just shove a load into the cemetery to try and get that cleared.
Sir, medics are on the way.
What is this game? Seems like a strategy World War I game. It is. I don't know if you've seen Frostpunk. Imagine, if you have seen Frostpunk, if you haven't, it's basically a end-of-the-world survival sim where you've got the last few survivors of humanity in an ice age caused by the Industrial Revolution or whatever, or world events. And you've got steam technology, and you have to try and build a base, gather stuff through the freezing cold, prepare your settlement for the next big chill that's coming in. And it's grim. People die in it all the time. Imagine that, but in World War I running a hospital, and you've got casualties coming in, you've got your staff moaning and complaining, getting tired, you don't have the facilities or the resources, and you have to make tough decisions over who lives and dies, and it's kind of brutal. It's very brutal. It's stressful as well, but it's good fun. Sir, it seems the infection was not serious, and we have high hopes for the patient's recovery. Unfortunately, his body shows signs of dehydration and emaciation. Yep, prolong his recovery, because we get a morale rise for that. And we need those.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Speaking of Frostpunk, the sequel just released their gameplay. It did, Kron. Yeah, I haven't looked at the trailer. I'll check it out later. Oh, the engineers are finished. Good call, Duke. Thank you. If I hadn't seen your thing in chat, I would have missed that. So, they're finished doing that. We will very quickly assign people to meds. I need to upgrade this, though, don't I? I can afford to put 3 people in this and get some people building food. I'm going to try and hold off. Let's see what improvements we can do. So we got this. This was a nice one. The 8-hour shift. I don't think we have enough people to be worth upgrading for that yet. This is 10 beds in the casualty clearing station. I feel like we can hold off on that for the moment and get something better. So, one thing I wanted was this, which this decreases the time of patient's rehab by 25%, increases implications in trauma. This is the breathing machine. Increases the chance of operation success by 25%. I think that's a good one for the chemical burns. And we've got speed of patient rehab by 10%. At some point, we're going to have to improve that and put extra beds in. Which is going to be this one, isn't it? Yeah, plus 10 beds for the patients. There's also the housing. Increases the maximum amount of medics teams that can be hired by 4. Oh, which was the one that... this one. Decreases the rest time needed for units by 20%. I need 1,900 materials for that. I don't think we're going to get that until we get the next level of warehouse. Or the final level of warehouse. Speaking of new games, Paul World, the Pokemon game with guns, is coming to Game Pass. I'll try not to get too excited about that. I've never ever played a Pokemon game in my life. Oh, we can't even afford that one. Let's go and see when the next delivery of stuff's coming. There are some upgrades that don't even require freight. I don't think I've got any left, though. Decreases scout travel time by 25%. Oh, that would be good. Increases number of dog teams available by 2. And we can have even more scouts. And that's more scouts in team. I think that means that you can carry more stuff around. I could almost afford to do that, but... I think we're going to go for... this one. We're going to do this one. And we will end up saving up for something else, but... I mean, there's going to be a huge battle coming. Operation Success is going to be good. Bullet passed through. Perfect. Yeah, also, actually, worth noting, Tom, I don't know if that is a Nintendo game, but Nintendo are very, very picky and finicky about people covering their content on YouTube. So, it's kind of a no-go area for me, any Nintendo games. You're just exhausted. Okay, we're still working 24-hour shifts, but you can come out of there. Have a rest. And I think... No, we better
Sir,
leave that. Casualty clearing. Anything going on in there? We've just got 4 people waiting. But we're getting them through now. And this is looking good. He's going to degrade faster, so he needs to come on and get some treatment. We've just got to watch for that.
Sir,
but
operation was successful.
we're doing well with the chemical stuff there. Nintendo has a scary lawyer team. There were some Nintendo games I would have liked to have covered,
Sir,
but
operation was successful.
it's just not worth the hassle. Is it a nurse? She is about to be exhausted. So I will put her on rest and switch her in like that before that happens. There's somebody. This chap. Another exhausted one. Oh, and another exhausted one. So we're going to have a shortage of alcohol for a bit. No, we're not. We can't afford that. So what we can do is switch you into there. Does anyone have a preference, by the way?
Sir, operation was successful.
Good. We're getting some good results. I can see that rehab centre filling up now.
Sir, operation was successful.
Which it will do if we've increased the number of surgeons and specialists and the speed at which they can perform stuff. And generally the things are then tougher to rehab from. That is going to fill up before we can do out with it, isn't it? Let's speed up.
Sir, engineers reached the engineering depot.
Medics are doing good.
Sir, operation was successful. Sir, patient is cured.
Nice. We're nearly there. Hang on, we're nearly there. Nice. We had another... Oh, we've got points now. We've had a delivery. I'm going to spend that straight away.
Operation was successful.
We're going to go into production. We're going to go to the warehouse enhancement. And I don't have the orders for it. Or the drafts. That's okay. So what we will do... I mean, it was awesome that we've got this, I think. These are equally expensive. And they're all needed. There's a TB vaccination. Ooh, that's good. That's in the rehabilitation centre. And that would give us the extra beds. That increases the speed of patient rehab by 10%. I don't know if that's worth it for the cost. I think I'd be better off getting this for the beds and then doing that. I think that's a sort of a later game thing. It seems expensive for the benefit we get. This is the advanced dressing station. That thing doesn't seem to be doing a very good job to me. Casualty clearing plus 10 beds is an expensive one. I could do either of these. We've never had them. It would give us some options. Housing. Oh, maybe some housing. I want the staff lodging one, but it's so expensive. This would give us more medic capacity. Are we even at maximum medic capacity? Let me have a look. So we're at max for these, but they don't require housing. So the engineers, we can have 2 more. The medics team, we are at max. Okay, so we need more medic housing. Let's do that, and then it is done, isn't it? So we're going to commit to this. It's not the most expensive thing in the world, but he's going in because he reduces it by a chunk. And they can get done with that, and then that's okay. We'll run with that, and we're nearly done before the big battles. So, diagnosis of this case was accurate. We could perform a more adjusted procedure instead of a normal one to ensure the operation would run smoother or save supplies. Do the one that eases the burden on the doctor, then they don't get tired so much. Right, this is going through now, so this is good news. There's 1 civilian, and then that's it. They're all done. And we put them in there. No one is looking like they're going to die. Sure you don't need a full rest, do you? Okay, we'll get 2 more patients done.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
I like it. Another patient is waiting. It did it again. That definitely said 0. It absolutely 100% definitely said 0. Put them in there. Okay. I need supplies, so I need my engineers to actually start working on things now. Actually, what I need to do is try and upgrade the engineering depot so it produces more stuff, I think.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Oh, we're getting new patients now. This is going to challenge things, isn't it? Put them on the end of the list. They're in good condition, though. You're okay there? No one set to die. No one on the waiting list. That's good news.
Sir, operation was successful.
Hey, the operation was easy. Morale rises. See, morale recovers. We had a big drop,
Operation was successful.
but it is nicely going back up now. At the cemetery, we have 42 waiting for burial. That is insane. Infection was not serious. High hopes. Longer recovery. Morale rises. And a shorter operation and decreased cost. Yep. We'll take that.
Sir, operation was successful.
Headquarters requests. Oh, this is for the information for the chief. Okay. The scout team reaches the village. At first glance, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. However, the commander quickly noticed glances of fear and suspicion from the villagers. For the first half an hour... Oh, no, this is a different village, chief. All right, so this is the new village we were inspecting. For the first half an hour, the village chief tried to hide it, but finally revealed that a strange disease had started spreading in the village the day before yesterday. people fell sick and began to behave like animals, trying to bite others. When questioned about a strange man in a wide-brimmed hat, the village chief recalled someone matching the description had passed through the village just before the outbreak. The man had asked for permission to fill his canteen with water from the well, and after that left, heading north. Thank them for the information and leave. Share information about the disease and leave some medicine. I can't leave any medicine, so just thank you. Thank you and moving on. I can't be the good guy for everybody.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Sadly. Like to be. This chapter definitely looks a lot harder than the previous one. I don't know. I think because by this chapter you know a bit more about what you're supposed to be doing and what's priority. It's been stressful, but I feel like I've managed it a lot better than the previous one. But maybe that's because I have a bit more game knowledge. And the first one, you really do struggle with everything. So this is my trauma specialist. Performs operations faster would be really good. Or morale increases when they work. I'm going to go for tires slower and performs faster. Because for him, that's massive. Because the trauma operations are always huge, long things. So it should be a...
Doctor is going to rest. We lost this patient.
Aww. Oh, we lost one. Oh, wait, I think it said...
Operation was successful.
Did it say new patient arrived? It did, and it still doesn't show up there. So that's a new bug that's appeared seemingly overnight, because I've not had that before. You can fit in there. You look like you're actually quite critical to get in. One thing that might be a case now, it might be that as we get later into the game, more of the casualties coming in are like really urgent critical cases or are degrading really quickly. So that might be how difficulty ramps up. Yeah, that wide-brimmed hat guy does sound like a plague doctor. I wonder if he's got the plague doctor mask with the big beak, the leather beak.
Sir, doctor is starting.
He might stand out a bit like that. Okay, so I'm on the engineers here. Oh, they've just finished a job. I've got 500. I'm just going to see if I can build anything else, but I shouldn't go too crazy with these. I should probably start saving some things up. I don't have the orders anyway. So unless I want the low pressure gas tanks. I think I save everything at this point. I don't think there's anything I can afford anyway, so that makes life a lot easier to choose, doesn't it? I don't have the orders, so that's okay. But, interesting, what in production could we have? That is the engineering depot. That's maxed out. Apart from this, which produces more food. And that could produce more alcohol, but these are expensive upgrades here. That's for storing. We save it. We'd like to get the warehouse. So we save it. So, excellent. We get these people into some real work. We could even produce food. 24-hour shifts still over here. Oh, actually, preference. Wants to work in the pharmacy. No preference, no preference. No preference. I'm not even going to look at the stats of them. They'll terrify me. 3 engineers with nothing to do. I need to unlock some extra slots, I think. The alcohol is low. I could order some more alcohol. I feel like I'm probably going to have to do that with that order, aren't I? And I could have 2 guys working... No, I'll have some on reserve, so they're rested. Actually. Speaking of... Yeah, she tires too easily, which is a shame. We just have to swap them out when it gets to that. An 8-hour shift system there would be good, but that's an expensive upgrade. What was I going to do? I was going to order the alcohol. I've got to order it because we can't make this fast enough. So this is now a priority for getting upgraded, I think.
Sir, a dispatch from HQ.
Anyone in the chat know anything about frames per second drops and possible solutions? You had to stop yesterday at Chapter 2. Oh, people are saying Chapter 3 was laggy. I've had no problems, thankfully. I'm running... I don't think this will eat the GPU up, but it depends how it's coded. It might. I have a 1080 Ti, so it's not the most modern of things, but it's still pretty powerful. And a Ryzen 5 5600X processor. I think it'll be CPU engagement, this one, more than the GPU. But, well, it must be, because I can't hear the fans on the GPU whizzing up. I'm to inform you that HQ is grateful for yours and Lieutenant Colonel McFinnigan's present in the form of Major Eric Freundel. His interrogation should provide us with much useful information. Token of gratitude, we decided to divert some additional resources from other facilities to your hospital. So we gain some staff and some orders. I'll take them both. And
patient is cured.
what do we get in here? Oh, we've got a load of people here. Right, so we need to stock up on... Oh, we've got some big battles coming. And they're not going to be ready till after this, so it's... Right, okay. There's a +3 there. And a +2. And a +3. Right, we need these people in... There we go. But then we've got a big red one coming. 23rd, that's the final day. We've got to survive the final battle. These guys... Will we get people back for then? I'm going to need some orders. I think I'm going to need to order some supplies. So I'm going to put them in there. And then we're going to hope we get some more people through that we can use. So who's exhausted in the pharmacy? Yep, well, that's why I kept some spare guys out of there. We can put them in food production. We'll try and keep that ticking over. Let's have a look. Toxin didn't spread through the body, but we have nothing to do, so we'll just follow normal procedures.
Engineers reached the pharmacy.
What have we got? It seems the patient's body is able to fight off the infection on its own. Decreased cost -4, although shorter rehab of 13 hours is big. But yeah, I need these because things are going to kick off big time here. So let's get the orders put in now. Order resources. It's going to be alcohol. It's going to use half the drafts I've got. Confirm the order. We are going to need that. I'm pretty sure.
Patient is cured.
Something's wrong. Something briefly went wrong here, but it seems to have sorted itself out. Oh, no. No, it's this. Switch over there. Put you back in the operating ward. And we're good. Hang on a sec.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
This is not the one I wanted, but it's as well we came in here. Stable and stable. Just push them in front. And trauma. Put you there. I want this one. Yeah, you... She's definitely supposed to be in here. Let's have a look at my staff again. I must have mixed this up. So she has speeding up operations in the operations wards, which we want. Arabella Head should be the other one in there. So let's put her in there. And you move out. Yeah, that is my team for that job. I know she would prefer to work in the ward, but we need maximum speed on the operating ward.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
And the pharmacy is knackered. I would love a better way of just managing all this. That's fine for now, though. We have resources again.
Sir,
and some of those.
operation was successful.
Ooh.
Sir, nurses reached
We
the
have
hospital.
John Curry, the surgeon. He currently has steady hands. Works better. Tires slightly slower. Significantly lowers chances for complications. Oh, that's inventive. That's a nice one. We'll take that for a surgeon. Shorter operation.
Sir,
Cool.
New patient arrived.
Oh, don't...
Operational.
what's the game going to give me here? What's it going to give me here? HQ has requested us to send them alcohol if possible, as they're experiencing shipment delays. If you do so, they'll replay us in staff permits. Provide the alcohol. So we lose 12, but gain 2. I think that's a good trade-off. Because all I'll do is just spend 2 orders to get that alcohol back and more. So let's
New
do
patient
that.
arrived.
That is a good trade-off. Okay, we have 36 incoming in 4 hours. More short. Wow, 20 hours shorter rehab is amazing. You're on good. Put you on there. And in here, everyone is fine. Everyone is absolutely fine. It's going through. And that is amazing. I can't believe that we might survive this. That was really tough. I haven't seen any benefit or penalty for the civilians that we've had to treat. So I don't know what the deal is there. These guys are stable, so we put them in front of... Oh, okay. You are serious. You've degenerated a little bit. As of you. And you're going to go down quite quick, so we put them in front of the goods. And we keep them alive because we can. But...
Sir, patient is
looking
cured.
at what's coming, this is looking grim. Loyal Ronin, you see the German doctor for the chemical ward is doing his job. He is. Without him, we would have been absolutely screwed. You can work in the pharmacy. Huh. I'd love to get some other upgrade going, but we can't afford it at the moment.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
I'm thinking, I mean...
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
If I have a look in the personnel, I've got 4 points. I need to upgrade the wards to get another one of these, and I think we should. I don't know which one, a physician or a trauma specialist. I don't know. We could afford 2 more engineers. We could afford more medic teams. I could afford that scout I always wanted. Oh, the scouts are doing nothing. God damn them. This is annoying. Rumours of doom. Is this new? Is that one new? Rumours amongst civilians about a new medicine that can heal any sickness. What about the rumours of doom then? Searches for the man in a wide-brimmed hat. Yes, a sign.
Sir,
We were doing that
scouts
one.
unit have started a
Meanwhile,
mission.
the depot. It's got nothing in. The truck is returning. So the truck was going one way or the other. It looks like it might have picked up some alcohol. I don't know. We're just trying to work that one out. Seatheg, you good at the game? Well, I've had to learn quickly. I feel like I'm getting the hang of it now. But yeah, it's... This ratio is... This has been quite good, actually. That's improved. That's improved since yesterday. Now who's tired at the pharmacy? Oh, it's him as well. Okay. I need to upgrade that. Let's have a look at the improvements for that. So what's going to give us... Actually, I want to upgrade this at some point. That's not too expensive and requires no resources, just the drafts. There's a lot to upgrade, isn't there? Go into production, though. So the food thing. Actually, what do these do? Decreases impact of half rations on morale. It's expensive, but we might use it at some point. So, if I have this on normal, the canteen decreases the amount of normal rations. So, that's okay. That combines with one of the other ones. I've never made nutritious rations. I've never had enough resources. I don't know how the game expects you to get enough resources to make these extra expensive things. Maybe in Act 3. Maybe. So these are worth doing. Because if I do this, it decreases the amount of rations are used at normal. So in total, that would be 30%. That would be good. Going forwards. That would give me... That's pharmacy stuff. For 8, that would give me... what is that one? That's the engineering depot. That's the one we want then, isn't it? For 7, that would give me 2 alcohol production stations. Or if I pay 8, which is a better buy, I get stations for everything. I'll need both in the long run, I think. I wanted to upgrade the warehouse. Huh. And we can get extra trucks. We don't need the trucks at the moment. Maybe in Act 3.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
I don't know what to do with these
Reached
points.
pharmacy.
I don't know what to do with those points. The cemetery is understaffed. Yep, it is. I'll give you that. With 48 people waiting on it. Right, so let's set that and try and get some of those bodies shifted before the next battle comes in. 50% extra trauma medicine required is not worth it. No, I think it's too expensive. I think it's way too expensive, that. I think another doctor would be good. But it's a choice. Do I go for the trauma doctor? Oh, here we go. Do I go for the trauma doctor or do I go for the chemical ward? I guess we will see now. So, medics. Right, this is... Oh, he is serious. Right, he goes in there. This is going to get pretty hot very quickly. In fact... Yeah, you're coming straight off your rest and you're treating those guys. Right, let's go to assignments. Now, this is where we need the medics at full tilt. You're exhausted. I think I need more medics. We're going to need a ton in here. Come out of there. We're going to get them out of the trenches really fast before the next fight. And what I think I'm going to do is throw in 2 of these as well. We've still got someone on shift there. This is going to be 24-hour shift trying to clear the trenches as fast as possible. I think that's going to be needed. This is all likely to go to shit very quickly now. Nothing we do with the scouts. The mental trauma is mostly ignored because they can stay longer without that. Yeah, that's true. Patient shows signs of a high spirit. Excellent. We're going to need that morale in a minute because I have a funny feeling. There's only 8 wounded in the trenches? Really? Well, I say only. It's still... Right, so I think the medics can clear that really quick. That's good news. I know there's another battle coming. I was expecting like 20. Okay, that is good news. What's the train doing? So we've got food. We've got bits of food coming. Does that say 2 food? No, it says 21. It's just kind of balked. 20th of August, 5:35 p.m. 3 hours. We've got some more. We're running out of food fast. I wonder... It's going to be 26 in 7 hours' time. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see what happens here.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Come on, ambulances. Cemetery needs a medic team. I know it does.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Pharmacy's exhausted. I just have to switch them out. I need the 24-hour production, especially on the bandages. Although 8 wounded soldiers, that feels like we could manage that. Oh God, who's exhausted in the clearing station? Okay, you come back. And you have a rest. And I'll put these on 12 hours. And then I will People are going to have to hit 24-hour shifts, I think, in a minute.
Sir,
Hey,
Doctor
Tommy,
is
welcome back.
starting a new shift.
How's things today? Oh, good news. Shorter operation. We don't seem to get any new...
Gas masks on!
Oh,
They're dropping
God.
gas!
I didn't need that. I guess nobody listens. There's been a lot of gas attacks on this one. I don't know if that's going to continue. Or maybe it's trying to trick me into thinking, right, we better have an extra chemical ward upgrade for the final chapter.
Sir, we have wounded soldier. Sir, operation
29,
stabilization
that's a lot more like it right there. I thought that was coming. Okay, let's start stocking up on these. The ones I'm going to pass out to there, because we need to get ready for this battle, but I'm going to need some orders for materials coming in. Okay, gas is not good. We'll put your rest there. And we've got one here. So the ones that are coming in that are good, that's not too bad. We can throw you in there, get you in earlier. That's alright. You're in good. Put you there. We've got rests. The serious guy needs looking at, though. Shorter rehab. This is from Strong Will. We will take those. Alright, so this now looks like we need all the medics there. There's 29 wounded in the trenches. We never get them out the trenches in time, ever. Which I'm going to guess is a historic thing as well. When there was a big offensive, they just couldn't. The medical services were just overwhelmed. Don't know what they were like later in the war. They were probably better organised and prepared for it by then, but I guess you can never get everyone out quick enough. So I've got 4 teams working on that. They are... It says 0 waiting for medic team, but 30 in the trenches. And we've got 44 wounded outside, according to this. These numbers... nothing ever seems to add up. I don't know. I just don't know. We'll just see what we get.
Operation was successful.
We'll leave the cemetery empty for now.
Sir, patient is cured.
Yay! Actually, let's be... Oh, God, the pharmacy. It's always the pharmacy. It's because I have to do this. Keep switching people out. Maybe I'll switch them out before they get absolutely exhausted. And then they can have a little rest. The food and the alcohol is only just ticking along.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
The scouts are nearly arrived at the next place. There's still someone in the damn pharmacy.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Come on, scouts. Come on, scouts. Nobody in? The man in a wide-brimmed hat. That is an old guy. The man in a wide-brimmed hat was found on the road bound north for the next village. When approached, the man did not look one bit frightened or startled, greeting the scouts with a friendly gesture. When questioned, he revealed he is a witch doctor. Pressed for the cause of his presence in the villages where the outbreak happened, he happily explained to the scouts that he is studying the unusual strain of rabies discovered by him. He is certain that with enough cases he could create a cure not only for this strain, but for all strains of rabies. That's why he infected the villages in the area to study the sick. The witch doctor proposed to share his research with the scouts and provide medicine for the hospital if they let him finish the research. No, this is just insane. There's no way. Shoot the witch doctor. Unlocks looting location, the witch doctor's laboratory. It is lynching, not a very human thing to do. Screw it. Arrest him and deliver him to HQ. It still unlocks the location, and it'll provide us with 6 reward. Okay, that's not bad. Let him go and do his research. Highly questionable decision. I'm going to arrest him. The scout commander, horrified by the witch doctor's behaviour, immediately rejects the madman's offer and orders the scouts to arrest him. There is a quick struggle, but the man is quickly restrained. The scout team makes their way to the nearest headquarters. As much as the commander wants to just shoot the witch doctor for causing so much pain and death, he knows he needs to abide by the law. The mad doctor will be tried and punished by the officers in HQ. The commander is sure that the man in a wide-brimmed hat will get what he deserves. He'll get the death sentence.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new mission.
I suspect. I better go and check on that because we'll need to assign them, I think. So you're tired. You go in there. They're about to become exhausted. We prefer to work in the engineering depot. Make him happy. He won't stay in there for long. He'll be exhausted in no time. We'll switch them over. While I'm in the page, I'll swap them around. Right. Scouts. Preview teams. I can bring them back with 30 food. It'll take a while to get back. The miraculous panacea. There are rumours amongst civilians about a new medicine that can heal any sickness. These kinds of rumours nearly always turn out to be false, but it's worth investigating.
Sir,
31 hours. 31 hours? That's insane. Right, and cancel. So, where's the new looting location depot? There's this one. I don't see a new depot, do you? Oh, escorting... Oh, should I be doing this one? I should be doing this. I can't do this now. The man in a wide-brimmed hat.
Sir,
Right, okay. 37 hours. They're out for a long time. The scout times on this are ridiculous, and the truck times.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
I took them off the mission. I didn't realise they were on that mission. It didn't have it listed. Or it didn't look to be listed.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
And it didn't have a timer under the scout thing, so I assumed... Never mind. Anyway.
Sir, nurses reached the hospital.
It is what it is. Maybe the looting location would appear.
Nurses reached the casualty clearance.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was still on there. I didn't see the thing when I went in. No one's there, so that's good. Just slow this down a second. So why is nobody breaking through to... I'm not getting anyone to the casualty clearing station. We've got 24 wounded. We've got 10 wounded here. But what we don't have in here... Not in here, sorry. Is anyone doing anything? There's people waiting. And there's wounded outside. 24 hours. Come on. We've got to do this. You're going back in the graveyard to try and get ahead on there. And I'm going to put you guys in there. This doesn't seem to operate properly unless I have 3 teams constantly working in it.
Sir, medics are on the way.
I need people being brought back.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Shorter operation. Thank you very much. Let's see, we've got a couple of +3s here, so I need to get ready for this big one up here. Nice. That's going in the right direction. They probably collect everyone from the trenches before first transporting them. Yeah, but shouldn't these guys
Patient is cured.
go here to gather them and bring them down? And that ambulance could drive out, I'm sure.
New patient arrived.
Someone died while awaiting the operation. That shouldn't have happened. No one was in such a bad state. I don't think they were in such a bad state. He's serious. Okay, he can go straight in there. These poor sods have been waiting for days to get seen to. Have we got anyone about to die? Do you need to rest there? Yeah. Okay, switch you around. And we're going to get this stable one. Once these start flowing in, we're going to be overworked here. I fear.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Oh. I see an upgrade waiting for us there. Ah, my God. He's bitter. Others working with them at cemetery perform worse, which is a very specific thing. Works slightly less effectively, but tires less. Eats once every 2 days. Ambitious. Dead serious. So they work significantly better at the cemetery, which would replace this. No, it's the bitter. These are awful. Some of these are awful negative traits. Eats once every 2 days. Works significantly better. Just works better. Just an all-round works better, I think. Yeah, I did assume the scouts it was free. That's where I went wrong with that. But also, I assumed because I couldn't see a timer. See how there's a timer on there? It says 1 day. When that flashed up, the scouts finished the first thing. I didn't see a timer under there. So I thought, I need to assign them to something else. And then when I didn't see them escorting the things, I just thought, well, yeah, I was right in that assumption. Never mind. I've probably wasted a load of extra time with that. I could have reloaded it, but it is what it is. Who was exhausted? The engineers. I'd love to get some more upgrades going because we have the resources. We don't have the drafts for it. This is filling up now. Right. This is definitely filling up now. I wish I could do something to help. Jeez, this is going to be bad. So the stable guy gets pushed back and dies. That is a 4-hour operation, though. You can go in there. He's serious for 2 hours. He dies. He can go straight in there, actually. Oh, the critical one. Oh, God, I didn't see him. It's a critical 6-hour operation. And he's a 3-star one. Can we keep him alive? I don't think we're going to keep him alive, are we? The stable one dies if we do that. The stable one is a short operation. We want to try and get these 3-star ones on if we can. Let's bring them on. And we'll bring him on as well. And then we switch these around until we get the 3-star ones healed. Meanwhile, we've got an easy choice over here. So let's go and do that. Right, that's fine. We can do that one. So. The critical one dies there. The serious one dies. The serious one goes to the back. That's keeping those alive. We've done it. It's like a little puzzle. Can I push the rest after these serious dudes or not? I can push it to there. Okay, so we get the critical and the serious in there. What if I switch those two around there? That doesn't work. It's because this one's 6 hours, which is a problem. But he's going in next. And we've got a good surgeon. And there's a high chance of failure, but I'm going to go with it. Because if we can keep them in the game, that'll be better for us. And then after that, this guy's dead. We're not going to help him. There's no way we're going to be able to help him. He's not a 3-star one. We're going to have to play the game properly and deny some treatment there. So good, we can put on the end of there. And stable, we can put on there. And so far, everyone's living from that. We'll see how that develops as things go on. The cemetery does have one medic team. Switch him out. So we're going at full pelt here. We need to order some more.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Alcohol. We'll order it.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Oof. Understood. Let's have a look. Just an easier time of things. It's nice. And normal recovery, shorter rehab. Morale rises. Morale rises because that might give us a boost to everything else. Right, now what's going on? The medics? An exhausted medic in there. We've still got 18 people in the trenches. And 50 people awaiting burial in the cemetery. I'm tempted just to buy some more medics, you know, because we are really struggling here. An exhausted nurse. That really sucks that she's always tired out there.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Yes, get that morale up. That is what we like to see. Watch this rehab centre fill up. That would be a disaster, actually. We have... Well, I don't know what will happen if that fills up. Will people's condition degrade outside of it? I bet we just can't get them out the operating ward, you know, if the rehab thing's full. Easier one. Excellent.
Sir,
Let me have a check on this. Yeah, I thought... Oh, we've got a terminal. It's 3 hours. It's, I don't think either of these guys are going to live. But this guy... Let's put the good one back in. So this one we can just switch around and keep them going. We hope. The terminal one. If I can fit him in there... No. Okay, so terminal... These are so disastrous, I don't think they're going to work. So this is where we have to do tough decisions and just say, not today, unfortunately. I have the housing for medics. Yeah, I do. I was trying to save the points to get somebody else for the wards.
Sir, patient is cured.
Which is maybe me being a bit tight, but... I don't know. I don't know. I could get 2 more medics. They would be certainly useful. And we have a huge backlog. I think I'm going to have to spend it. So I'm gonna make the call. What was I looking in here for? It was for something else. It wasn't for that. It was, well... let's have that. The bullet flew through. It was for the engineers.
Sir, operation was successful.
So the engineers... I wish I could put this down to like a 12-hour shift, but I just can't at the moment.
Sir, patient is cured.
So let's go for higher personnel, down to the medics teams, because we are struggling here. We could actually have 4, but I'm going to go 2. So I'm going to save 2 of my points. Shall I get the scout? We could do more stuff then. I'm going to spend it. If I never spend it, I will never know if I should have done it, will I? So, let's do it. Food. Food is a problem.
Sir, engineers...
Fill up on the medics, that's where you're bottlenecking. It is, and then the operating ward is also a bit of a bottleneck as well. Those guys are in good state. Good, we'll put these out so they're on the queue and we can see. But yeah, we are struggling to get people through. Bullet passed through without causing major damage. And the pharmacy is exhausted. It's materials as well. So, I mean, the engineers are working sort of around the clock and are absolutely exhausted. Actually, we can take him out and put him in there. He's not as tired. And we can get them rested. I hope we get a nice big rest between this bit and this bit to try and catch up a little bit.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
There's still 14 wounded in the trenches.
Sir, operation was successful.
At some point, I'm going to have to get this cemetery sorted out. I don't quite know how. But it will have to be done. Let's have a click then. So this is my physician. Performs operations faster. Tires slightly slower. Significantly lowers chance for complications. That's a good one. Works more efficiently. Not affected by negative traits. Morale slightly increases when they work. Significantly lowers chance for complications, I think, is a good one.
Sir, operation was successful.
Scouts seem a bit useless.
Sir,
I'm not sure. They do bring stuff back. Oh, God.
Sir, operation was successful.
Oh, okay. Patient appears to have some complications from influenza. We can do the standard one. We can be cheap and lose morale, or we can spend more and gain morale, so we'll gain morale.
Sir, patient is cured.
At the costs. This is a nice amount of materials. Right, so going over to the... Actually, this was the wrong button, but... Oh my god. He looks... like we'll never save this guy. We're just not going to do it. We can't fit him in there. What we can do is put him to the back and put him in there. We can juggle it. If someone has to go, he will go, but at the moment we can juggle it. So we'll see if we can keep that going. That's alright. He's likely to fail anyway. It's a high chance. It's tiresome. Oh, this is the chance to fail. Okay. I'm just going to tire the doctor out, that's all. Can I put a rest on there? Yeah, I'm going to... This guy's coming straight off his shift to see to this dude.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
No time for resting when the casualties are coming in. I wish I could see this working more often.
Sir, operation was successful.
I feel like I'm getting some proper benefit from it. I can hear a truck somewhere. How's our truck looking? Depot in use. So, I can't fetch the truck because there's nothing to fetch back. Oh, the rehab centre's full. At the moment, then, it's all onto combat power to try and get this back to blue. Gone green, that's nice. Put that in there. And then I am going to, because these are less useful, we'll get a couple of cheap orders in.
Sir,
and that's that.
patient is cured.
Seems the patient's torso is pierced with the bayonet. All we can do are normal procedures, sadly. And someone's tired at the clearing station. Oh, and they're at the dressing station as well. And someone's going to be exhausted at the graveyard in a moment.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Do you think I should go on to half rations? I'm thinking I might have to go to half rations. The operation was easy. Nice.
Sir, medics reached the casualty clearing
Another
station.
battle. It's going to throw it at me, isn't it? Oh, the engineers. That's what I was going to do. I can take this off. Actually, is that... Have we hit our maximum there? When it just means we have a lot. I think we can have 60. Yeah, we can have 60. We can have 70 of those, so... But we have hit the maximum on these. Why are these... That's curious. Right, so... The trauma meds have a... It even tells me in here, actually. I guess it's because it takes them longer to treat, so we don't need as many of them. It kind of makes sense. But that is great news, because now we can actually assign people to work in other areas. And doing some upgrades, so you can come out... I prefer to work in the pharmacy. Okay, you can come out. You can go in and get some morale. None of these other people give a shit, so... Food and food. Leaving 3 people for a potential upgrade to something. And well, let's go and see what we can get, actually, because there must be something I can improve here. For the cost of 1 draft. There won't be much over here that's cheap. In production, though. Housing now is going to be expensive, isn't it? Yeah. I need a... This is the one I want. Oh, God. I can't see me getting this in this chapter. That's insanely expensive. So, we could... Nope. We can't get the extra trucks. Not that I particularly want them. Unlocks nutritious rations. Nutritious rations are good, but they're I can't afford the food. What I do want to save up for is that, but I need 7 drafts for that. This is more production stations. There's a cheaper one than that. Or I thought there was. Oh, no, that's just storing more. And this one is a very expensive way of getting more production stations. They're so expensive. I need to go through these, though, to get the food down. There is a production one there, isn't there? Where's the engineering depot? So this would give us 2 more slots for production. Yeah, I can't afford any of these anyway. So it's all a bit of a moot point. I can't afford the scouting stuff. I can afford healing. We can start amputating. Or I can do the low pressure gas tanks. I think I should save the things though. Okay, nothing for the engineers to upgrade. It's like we save up now.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
And we look at the schedule and we have reinforcements coming soon. With some... Oh god, the food is really bad. The food is really, really bad. You're just going to have to churn as... It's 1.4 per hour. That's not going to make a difference. I have a scout team with a stack of stuff on, though.
Engineers reached the pharmacy.
Right, the pharmacy's suddenly exhausted. So let's throw you 2 out and put 2 fresh ones in. I should have more medic teams now. This being the thing that I thought was we were desperately short on. So let's put all those in there. And then when people get rested up, we can start getting the graveyard sorted. Once we get these out of the trenches, I can reduce this and put them somewhere else, I think. And we have another scout, so we can go to this. Next team, Miles Gray's team. I have previous team? And go to 12-hour shift. Trouble is, if you do a 12-hour shift, they don't get tired as fast, but they only work half as fast because there's only half the teams working. So I don't know. It doesn't matter in the operating ward, I think, for the 2 nurses. Because as long as there's always 1 nurse there to give some sort of benefit. Although, having said that, if we looked at this, if I had more nurses in here, and we can put more in here, I think the improved operation effectiveness would go up. Let's see if that's the case. Yeah, if all 3 are working all at once, then that rockets up. You can come out, though, because she has... I'll put them on 12 hours. Because she has the benefit of improving surgical speed there. Alright, so there's something not quite right with my teams here. Let me have a look at my improvements. And I want the scouting one. So this allows me... Increases the available scout teams by 1. So... Oh, do I go to assignment? Scouts. We've got Miles Gray. Okay. Here we go. So we add a dog. And we add a scout. And we order them. They look identical, almost. Miles Gray. He is the man in the wide-brimmed hat. I still can't do that. Maybe we have to wait for them or something. Let's see. He was walking along, so maybe he has to get to the scout tent. Someone's died. Let's take a look in here. Right, if I don't do something here, we're going to take some casualties. So is it just a case of switch those around and switch that around? But that one guy's critical. So who's going to fail here? This is a critical 4-hour wait. Oh, hang on. We can do that one. Oof. He dies there anyway. He dies there. He dies there. This is an easier... Right, so the guy who's critical, unfortunately, is out. I can't see how we can get him. The serious one wants to move up. He's gonna exhaust my surgeon. Can you move to there without being exhausted? Oh, he's extremely exhausted? Okay. I don't think that would be a good idea then to then do a 6-hour complex operation on a guy who's currently stable. I want to try and save him. I want to try. Synthexis? Hey ho, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, okay, I'm guessing the scout just needs to arrive here before I can give him orders. We'll see if that's the case.
Sir, operation was successful.
Hoping there's more benefits out there. Pharmacy is exhausted. We are just about coping with the pharmacy stuff. Actually, the engineers, what I can do is I can take someone out of there, I think. So we've got more people to switch in because we have enough of the materials now. So we'll let them... actually, you can go back. No, we can leave him out, can't I? I said we can leave him out. I wish you could assign one station to like a 12-hour shift rather than having to do the whole thing. Because I need the top level of the pharmacy doing the medical supplies. They need to be kicking it out at full speed. But the rest don't.
Sir, engineer is on the way. Sir, operation was successful.
My scout there yet? Hooray! Okay, so I can send him on the miraculous panacea, the counter-espionage. I'll do the counter-espionage. Group of people are asking questions about the hospital. Assign.
Sir, Scouts unit has started a new mission.
He should have a dog. I think I gave him a dog. I can give him more dogs, which speeds them up, but I need to upgrade for that. Right, let's have a little look at this. We've got a +3. I want that to go. I so want that to go blue. I need a few little drafts, so we'll keep them ticking away in there.
Sir, patient is cured.
Sin is fine. Welcome to the stream then, Sin.
Sir, medics are on the way.
We're kind of coping at the moment. Hey, the ambulance is working. I have seen 2 queued up there before. I have no idea what having this extra ambulance actually brings as a benefit. Whether it really brings anything.
New patient arrived.
Hey, some guys leveled up there. Just pause this. So we'll take this for a shorter operation. And if I switch to this bit, I've just seen one of my medics. He's on the other one still, is he? He's travelling. Okay. He's going to appear down here sometime.
Patient is cured.
Any second. Any second now? Any second? Here they go. Right, pause. Save. Oh, this is a aggressive medic. Morale decreases over time when they work with other people. And that's just morale decreases over time when they work. These are awful. These are absolutely awful perks. Morale slightly increases when they work. Restrained. Morale increases over time when they work at CCS. That would then rule that out if I had them in the clearing station all the time. There's 2 restrained, actually. One replaces this one. Which would be better. Actually, that would be better, wouldn't it? But this is awful, and they will be working with other people there. I'm going to do the idealist, which then rules that out, I think. Slightly. It's expensive, isn't it? I'm going to go for idealist and hope we can then rule some of those other things out later. Your morale decreases when you work for some places too. Working with other people is often the thing that decreases morale. If you have a good team around you, it's great. But sometimes you're just stuck with your colleagues. I'm quite lucky. I've worked for myself for 25 years or something silly now. And I'd probably be unemployable at this point. Because no one would be able to work with us. This is good. We're working fine with the chemical burns, so this is really good. Trauma is okay. He's got a long one. He'll be fine. The rest behind him are fine. You need to switch over. And we've got 2 stable dudes. Let's put them in there and there. Okay, I think that's fine for the... Oh, this was the... This was this one. What would happen if I pulled him? He can go... Oh, he doesn't need to rest anymore. Look at this. He's actually... He's a legend. He can do a 10-hour shift. And he's not going to be exhausted. Hang on. Why will he be exhausted if I rest there, but not if I rest there? I don't know, but let's set him on it.
Sir, Doctor is starting a new shift.
This is filling up. I expected this to. We're running out of supplies. Did I?
Sir, Doctor is starting
Did I really spend all them? I must have done. Did I do that? Where's he going? Did he just go to the scout tent?
Sir, new patient arrived.
Huh. Don't know who that was. Patient's body was able to fight off the infection. In that case, we'll have a decreased cost because I am short on materials here. Why are they all going to the train station?
Sir, operation was successful.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, but we can do an increased cost here, so this is fine. Patient suffering from diphosgene intoxication. I sound like I'm intoxicated trying to read this. Is experiencing severe respiratory issues. So we've got the materials for that, so we'll just pay the extra.
Sir, new patient arrived.
And the patient's body appears to have a high tolerance for gas poisoning as it began to neutralize the toxins on its own. So we can have a much shorter rehab of 10-hour reduction is huge, or a decreased cost. Decreased cost, because I'm cheap.
Sir,
You spend more
operation was
personnel if
successful.
you increase your scout team, I think. It said it was just 1. It just only cost me 1, but I thought that left me with a point. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. We'll get some more. Right, this isn't good. Who needs... Everyone has to come out here. We'll have a bit of a reassessment. We kind of need someone in the cemetery just to keep on working there. And there's only 1 left in the trenches, so I think I can bring you down to here. And the 1 in the trenches should be able to manage. And then we can eventually switch those down, put these on a 12-hour shift system.
Sir, medics are on the way.
And get on top of it before the next battle. Switch you out. I do need some of those. I could do with some nice
Sir,
rewards
medics are on the way.
from the missions and stuff.
Sir,
That would be
engineers
appreciated.
reached the pharmacy.
Can I have a look? I'm going to have a look at this scout
medics
thing.
are
I
on
want to
the
look at
way.
the truck. Right, it's not filled up yet. I don't know. That screen, I think, needs reworking quite a bit.
Sir, medics are on the way.
The problem with the morale now, it goes down when people don't die, because I've got that many people with various traits that they don't like working with people, they don't like working here, they're just
Sir,
assholes.
medics are on the away.
And that's a tricky thing to do anything about, because you can't sack people, which is a real shame. You can't send them back to HQ
Sir,
and ask for someone
we
else.
lost this patient.
Someone died in the operation. That's a shame. It does happen. Really... Wow. Okay. Right, this just picked up. So the serious wounds, let's put those on. Put one right to the front. If I put them both in there... Right, we can get all the way to there. Put you there. Ooh, not good. Stable. Stable. This is going to be nasty, this one. So can we put you in front? We switch you around. Oh, this is problematic now. And the rest are good. Anyone... They're all fine. A lot of them are quite quick operations. 15 hours. I guess that's how this works though, isn't it? And on this ward, these are fine. Okay, we just push them in. We're getting those guys through the lists. That's really good. The surgery ward is the one that I'm having trouble with. I wonder if I need another surgeon. I feel like I need
Sir, doctor is starting
more of
his
everything.
shift.
That's just what this game does, isn't it?
Sir, patient is cured.
A complication. Ooh. Suffering from hallucinations, he claims he can see the ghosts of all his fallen squad mates. I would strongly recommend treatment of such condition, as it could have unforeseen consequences. Schedule only normal recovery. So I can't do the pharmaceutic therapy, which is just drugging them up, I think. Higher chance for wound to not heal fully. That means he's just going to come back in again. Hallucinations. I mean, that can be a thing, PTSD.
Sir, operation
Hey,
was
Schnick Schnock, how's it
successful.
going? We're just grateful for those quicker improvements and benefits. We've got 2 days till the end of the chapter, so
Sir, new patient
I think we're going to
arrived.
see the end of the chapter on the stream, I think. Okay, a lot of people come in. This guy's stable. There's a serious one needs treatment. Okay, that's just pushing him forwards a bit. He's currently resting. Can you rest after that one? Right after that one. We'll get the serious guy through. Okay, we'll do with that. And then these are going to have to... Who are the quickest ones to go through? We'll put some 1 hour ones on. And then the least exhausting. And also the cheapest. Oh, he's more tiring, but he's cheaper to treat. I'll leave them there, because we'll need some slots to
Sir, doctor is
maneuver
starting
things
his
around.
shift.
Yeah, this is... I think I'm going to get stuck here. I can't get people out of the rehab centre. And we're out of food. And pause. This is going to cost us some. Right, canteen. We're going to half rations. That is going to cost us some. I've got 2 guys, at least, whose morale increases when they're on half rations. But other than that, it's going to be... this is going to be a problem. We only have to get through 2 days, though, so... Let's hope we can do it. Rehab centre. Can we get anyone out yet? We need the 3s in there. It doesn't look like I've got 14 people in here, does it? That's not gone... changed colour. Still not. Well, I'm gonna have to buy some stuff in here. Can I change the It's got 14 patients. Well, I didn't see 14 cards there. Do I order the food? The food is relatively cheap. The poor old engineers just can't produce fast enough. I think I'm going to have to order food. I don't want to be on half rations any longer than I have to. But I think even at half rations... Good God, is there a schedule coming in, by the way? So, at 5:43, I'm going to go a few hours. Just a few hours.
Sir, patient
Oh,
is cured.
God. This game doesn't like me very much, I'm convinced.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Shorter rehab and morale rises. Okay, please, more of those. And shorter rehab. Good. Now, how's it looking for those on the list? This guy's gone critical. I think we can save him. I'm going to try it. We need to save more.
Sir, operation was successful.
Who wants to work in the pharmacy? No one? He needs to come out. I don't want to burn up all the alcohol either, because then we can't create the ones we specifically need. I wish I could create more food. I never unlock the slots for these. There's always something
On the way.
highly pressing that you feel like you need to upgrade first.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
Sir, may I inform you that I left a personal recommendation note?
We have a VIP. Thankfully, it's in here, because this side we can manage, so this is good. So let's have a look. This is Eleanor Halfin. She's an orphan who's been fleeing the war for 4 years and found some peace in a village near the hospital. Parents died at the start of the war. She doesn't know what happened to her little sister, but she prays for her every day. I would like to personally request that our hospital treat Eleanor Halfin. She had an unfortunate accident and fell into a puddle of water. It seems that water was contaminated with the remnants of German gas. She's been living for more than a year in the village near the hospital and frequently visited the hospital giving flowers and helping the men in recovery. I feel like her treatment should be the least we can do. I think this might be a free nurse. So I think she goes in straight away. And we can set the rest there. Poor old soldiers getting pushed back, but I think we might get a free nurse here. Discharge the guy from service. I'd get morale for that. Critical. He needs to go in somewhere. Close to collapsing. So if I put a rest on there and this guy's close to collapsing, he dies. But we have this critical one which needs looking at first. Okay, we definitely need to do some assessments here. The critical one seems to be the problem. 2 hour one, it's that we don't have time. Unless I go in there, so 1 hour. They basically have to go in. Believe it or not, that works. That actually works. I will try it, because it's not a difficult operation and it's a quick one. So what we can do is put them forwards up there. No, they will die up there. Okay, I'll put them back down there then. There must be a long... It doesn't look... Oh, they've got a rest though. I'm going to keep an eye on that, because I'm not sure the numbers agree with what I think.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Do you know what else I've got to order? I didn't want to do this, but because this is very expensive, I'll order them. And put them on there. I just can't get the materials in fast enough, and there's a battle coming as well. Don't think you can produce enough medicine in time for surgery? Yeah, it's a problem. People are dying in the admission area. Are they? Okay, well that's good. Why are people dying in admission?
New patient arrived.
Right, you're dead. No one in here is set to die in admission. Unless it's just a random chance, which is quite possible. Trauma we can cope with. And... serious. This looks highly unlikely to work. The only thing is that we have the time. We do have the time. And we have the materials. So I think they can just crack on and do it. We need to do some proper triage then. So people who aren't going to make it out. He's a 3-star, so I kind of want him back in. Push him up to there. Extremely exhausted. So this stable guy, we can put them in. And at the moment, they are holding. But the medicine's going to be a problem.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
And not only that, our medics are utterly bollocks, right? So there's only one waiting for a medic team there. I'm going to leave him in by himself. He can come out. And our traditional grave diggers are going back in. I don't want to change all 3 at once. I'll do that. And then he can just come out afterwards.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Oh, there's an engineer as well. Extremely exhausted. I just wish I could make that go faster.
Sir, we lost this patient.
Another one. Okay. Do I get my materials back? Do I get a refund on that? I think every time I do that, it might just push the things back down the list, does it? I've got 5 coming. Weren't they coming anyway? Or did they already get delivered? Maybe they already got delivered.
It's not killed. Artillery fire!
Oh, God. Here we go. It's a fight. I just have to hope that this battle isn't as serious as the last one, where there's like 26 wounded. If there's 26 wounded in the trenches, it's going to be game over for about 25 of them.
Our men in the trenches are dying.
Yes. This is going to be really, really bad. Let's take a look. There's 18, so it's not quite as bad. But we're going to need to have, I think, 4 medics teams on that. You can come out because you're exhausted. 3 on that one, and 1 digging graves. That's our best bet for the time being. I'm convinced that the shift system for some of these jobs doesn't work very well. But for this job, it makes sense. We're not doing a 12-hour shift. We've just got to get everyone out there and out of the trenches as fast as possible. Hey, Poetic Wine, you've been lurking as you fight with your bank. Are they refusing to give you any money? Just go in.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Go in with a big mask over your head and demand it. And let me know how you get on.
Sir, medics are on the way.
So the medics are moving. The engineers are exhausted. I wish I could do something to boost this. I never get the situation where I can expand that. I never get quite enough of these. We are going to have to turf some of these people out fairly soon, and we've got a big green. Please go blue. Please, please, please go blue. It's gone blue. We can start selling stuff again. Excellent. Ship them out.
Sir, patient is cured.
Cured patients. Decreased cost. Excellent. I'll take all of those. And shorter rehab. Yep, I'll take... we're just struggling for supplies. Oh, God, there's another battle coming for the 23rd. All right, let's hope that is the last battle. I don't really want any more. So he's got 12 hours on that one. He's got 5 hours on that one. If we look at this guy, he's got 30 food with him. So if we bring him back to the hospital, we get that into stock. The moment we're on 70 food, so it's okay.
Sir, operation was successful.
Morale's taken a bit of a beating. Right, so we've got lots of people resting. I don't like people resting whilst there are serious injuries on the table. So, can we put them in there? He will die there. They won't let you pay money into the bank. That is an unusual problem to have with a bank. They're normally quite happy to take it. Actually, we can put you in there. I'll let the rest go ahead for this guy. And we'll see if we can get caught up afterwards.
Sir, Doctor is starting a new shift.
The doctors are doing a good job. Saying there's 27...
Sir, new patient arrived.
Increased cost. Oh, God. The patient's immune system is not reacting well. There's a high risk of infection. Without additional supplies, we could lose him. I'll spend it then.
Sir, patient is cured.
I will spend it. We have
Sir,
a few.
May I inform you that I left a personal recommendation note with one of the patients who was recently brought to the
Right.
casualty clearance.
Skip and pause. There's two things to see here. We have an upgrade. Is this an engineer? He's currently friendly. Uses up less resources to produce food, rations, and alcohol. Resources aren't the problem. Works better with others. Eats once every 2 days. Morale increases when food rations are set to half. Well, that's actually of benefit right now. But uses up less resources to produce medicine supplies. Is quite good. Nah, we're going to go for that one. We're going to go for that one. Hey, Katie, you just finished shoveling the snows? It's not bad shoveling snow. I quite like it. It's one of them jobs that keeps you warm, even though you're out in the cold. So we go in here. We have got another VIP. Wait, we operated on the last one, right? No, this is the same one. How did this happen? This is the same one. But this is a simple operation. Okay. She had an unfortunate accident and fell into a puddle of water. This is the same one. Has she just come back in? Was the treatment not good? She's the civilian. I don't know. That's very strange. 6 hours, 6 hours. Put you over on that one. Are we managing this? We've got everyone in who's in good condition. You are falling faster, so you need to be ahead of someone like that, I would say. That's okay. Everyone in now is in pretty good shape, so I'll put them on the list. I think we're going to be able to get through some of these. Right, that's good. We just need more of... I'm going to order them. I'm going to order the resources. I want to build stuff, but this is an expensive way of doing it. It's a shame they don't send you any of those. Right, and at some point we're going to have to get a load of profit from this to be able to upgrade the rest of the base.
Sir, operation was successful.
Good. Bring them out.
Sir, patient is cured.
Is not reacting to the basic anesthesia properly, which causes him great pain. Order your doctors to focus only on life-threatening wounds. He has a longer rehab, but a shorter operation. Yeah. The rehab is not the issue. Brilliant. We've got a cheap one there. And we have a nurse. I think it's a nurse. Right. Oh, God. We have some horrible, horrible characters in this. We have combative. Others working with them perform worse. And we can get rid of this. So we've got works slightly slower, but morale slightly increases when they work. Actually, that's not the worst thing. I would like to get rid of the combative. Works more efficiently, is not affected by negative trait effects. Right. So if I give this one, does that then, it means it overrules these? I think I'm going to try it. It says it ignores negative trait effects. I don't know if it means of other characters or if it means these. You think it should, Commander? Let's see. We have no way of knowing because you can't really check their live stats, so to speak, but we'll just see what it does. I don't think there's anything wrong in choosing it anyway. 23 wounded in the trenches. The medic teams are doing okay. I think we have a spare here. Hang on, would prefer to work where? At casualty clearing. And doesn't have any preference, so can go there. And we'll take someone out just to rest up, because they can switch back in.
Medics are on the way. Sir, medics reach the casualty.
And the engineers are exhausted. We could put production back into this, but I don't think we need to. Actually, let's take him out because he's tired. We'd prefer to work in the engineering depot. He's tired as well. Does not have preference, does not have preference. I'll put him in there.
Sir, operation was successful.
So basically the fourth perk allows you to replace the first trait. Yes, or it allows you to replace some. So we'll see what options we get when people level up even further. Yeah, cemetery's getting a bit full, I know. The spying eye. The scout team has no trouble finding the men asking questions about the trenches in the hospital. The scout commander decides to tail them, as they seem to be easily spooked by any signs of soldiers. After a short time, the scouts follow the men to a small camp hidden in a grove. There are many men inside, all seem to talk in German. Observing the camp reveals that there are lots of documents scattered around inside the central tent. Some appear to be hand-drawn maps of the area. After a while, the men finished their discussion and started to break camp, probably to leave the area and report their findings. On the one hand, the scout commander knows they'll be gone in an hour or two. If he leaves now to notify HQ, he will surely lose track of them. On the other, attacking them now seems risky. The men outnumber his team and seem to be armed with handguns. Attack the German spies.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Right, do we actually have to assign the team to that one? I would have thought that would be an instant effect. I have absolutely no idea. It's not telling me once again. And that's not filling up. Unless it's just constantly delivering, I don't know. Let's leave that on and see if anything happens after 5 minutes. There are 5 patients awaiting a decision. Let's have a look. Ooh, I think he needs to come off his rest now. This guy is serious. Boom. He's exhausted there. And we need to get the stable ones going. He's extremely exhausted. We get those in fast, I think. Is best. And then we just have very, very expensive ones going in here. But I guess we have to do it, so... put them in there. He's going to die. Where's our VIP gone? Did we get her treated? Tired. You can rest there. That's okay. That works for now. But yeah, that serious one needs to go in.
Doctor is starting a new shift.
Right, let's see in here. Do we see? We can't see it there. I think we're selling all these. Oh no, we've got... This has gone... This has changed. It's quite funny. It's not told me anything at all about that scout team. We've still got it. Right, we're selling. So that VIP is nowhere to be seen. Don't know what's happened to her. Oh, no, she's civilian, so she wouldn't go in here.
Sir, patient is cured.
Interesting. He's probably a ginger. They need 20% more anesthesia. Don't let my wife hear you say that. Fortunately, the bullet stopped on the bone. Shorter operation. Perfect. Just going to see if that messes any of my plans up. Everyone's on. Everyone's looking like they're living. We just need to see if we can produce enough stuff and keep the food going up. Morale has dropped significantly. We've got 21 food coming soon. I'm going to take the half rations off for a bit. Just to let the morale sort of recover.
Operation was successful.
And we have another short operation. Excellent. And an exhausted nurse. Yeah. It's always her that seems to get exhausted. It takes a little while to sort that out. Even on the 12-hour shift.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
Hi, Bartos. How's it going? Anything new? That is a very good question. What have we had today, chat? Have we had any new bugs? Have we had any new problems today? I was hoping, Catherine, that VIP might be an additional nurse, but we haven't had the outcome of that VIP thing. So we've cured her. We'll see if it turns up. We did have a problem earlier with something. What was it? I can't remember what it was. Remind me, Cron, what issues have we had that have caused problems? I think, oh, there was, what did I have to load the game for back in earlier? Something wasn't working, and I decided to reload the game so that it would. Vehicle problems, yeah. There was something else. It'll come back to me. I'm sure chat will remember. There was a reason. I was looking at a screen, and it wasn't showing me the options that it should. And so I loaded the game in and it worked. Was it lag in the triggering of choices? I don't think it was that, Halloween. I can't remember. The vehicle, it's just the same thing I think we talked about yesterday. Working out how the truck works and whether it's working and seeing any progress on it. That's been an issue. And I wasn't convinced that the ambulance from this thing works quite as it should either. Because it sometimes moves. I don't know whether the moving is just a graphic and it's actually its effect is counted in the game. But I'm just not sure. Oh, yeah, that was it. That was it. Thank you very much. In Twitch, Sappermark, you've got me. It was, we were going into here, the casualty clearing station, and it was saying, like, there were 0 patients. Say we'd open up on this, and there was saying there was 0 patients, and then you'd click on it, and suddenly 2 would appear, and the number would update. But it wasn't showing new patients, even though you're getting notifications about new patients. So that's the only thing. And exiting the game and reloading cleared it and fixed. I thought I was going mad for a while, but that was it. Yeah, the patient totals kept changing. But it doesn't seem to have come back, he says, with confidence. Was it the same in rehab? Oh, there was something in rehab as well, yeah. The number in the rehab centre, the 14, it didn't match the number of patients I have here. At least I don't think it does. What have we got there? We've got 8 showing. So, I'm not sure if that's the thing. I don't know if it's counting some civilians that might be in there that I can't see. Possibly. I did treat some as part of the quests, but I don't know. So the patient number bug appeared before the double assault. Do you think it might have been patients? If I click on this, can we see... We can't see the patients, can we? And it only lists 5 here. I don't know, then. I wonder if these are civilians listed here, which might make the numbers work. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway. Yeah, the admission bug. Okay. Well, we shall. If there's anything else, it'll come back to me. Or chat will remember. I rely on chat for these things. They're like my personal log. The CCS bug. Oh, there was a CCS bug with the numbers there. That was...
Sir, operation was successful.
weird. I haven't had any more crashes since Friday of last week when selecting these upgrades perks. Oh, God. We have an engineer who is a drug addict. Substance dependent. I can replace sarcastic. Morale slightly increases when they work. That's actually quite nice. That is actually quite nice. There's a small chance they steal meds and skip the shift. I want to get rid of that somehow. I'm going to give him idealist and get rid of that sarcastic one.
Sir, patient is cured.
Christian, you're playing the Xbox version of the game and can't reassign your trucks on the map. Does it work on PC on the scout map? This is... I don't really know. I've only got one depot at the moment to choose from. I'm waiting for another mission to unlock. Which doesn't seem to be showing. Hang on a second. Okay, I've got 3 hours. This mission just doesn't show. This man in a wide-brimmed hat. It didn't show up properly at all after we did the second to last stage of it, I think. Which caused me to reassign them by accident and mess it up. But assigning trucks, I don't know how it's supposed to work. I can bring the truck back, and if I had another one, I could probably set to it. But this whole thing, it's all a bit shaky. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I can't give you much advice on that, unfortunately, Christian. I can't even see how it's supposed to work to know that it's not working properly. That's the thing. It just seems like I could do with some more information on that screen. You bet it's because you need to click the depot on an Xbox and you only click by putting it in the center of the screen. Ah, okay. What have we got? Oh, we'll do the... Oh, decreased cost. Decreased cost would be good at this point, wouldn't it? Yeah, we'll do decreased cost. Hey! We've got an ambulance coming from another part of the front. Older Smurf, you think the rehab counts civilian? Mine was messed up after accepting to treat civilians.
Sir,
Yeah. Oh, it
patient is cured.
said a patient was cured. Someone went down. I don't know. Saying there's 15 in there. We'll see when we manage to get it emptier later, that we hope. That keeps going. This must keep changing. So I need a few more in there, I think. It keeps going back to green, doesn't it? I guess we better just stock up on the trenches. Right, Doctor wants new assignments. These guys are still on good. That's good news. Nothing on there. So that's all right. And over here, everyone is currently managing, and I'm managing the resources a bit better. And it's just enough time to get through them before the next battle, I think. Have I seen the date? August 22nd. Yep, it's looking good.
Sir, operation was successful.
It is looking good. Who's this chap?
Sir, Doctor started.
Another engineer. He's creative. Others working with him tire faster, but he decreases construction time. That's all right. I can really make him decrease construction time. Uses less resources to produce medicine supplies. Works better when working with others. I'll do that one. That was... Oh, God, it's so hard keeping track of these. Who was that? Frank Carter, was it? Or Frank Parker? It's too many Franks. Was it someone else? Was it George Stewart? I think it was George Stewart. So he's working in the right place. We want him there then. We could probably do with some more trauma meds. I'll put a few in there. You can go in there. What happened to the scout team?
Yeah,
That is a
engineer is
good
on the way.
question. Let's go find out what happened to the damn... Tell you what I'm going to do. We'll have a look at this. If this isn't obvious, I'm going to... Because it's not showing up the mission that they're on. They're awaiting orders. So that bugged out. Didn't it? Because I told them to attack the German camp. And absolutely nothing happened as a result. No, that suggests that the scout got killed. Because it's down to 0 out of 6. Doesn't it? Or is injured, maybe. Is that a thing? Is that possible? Scouts on here. Right, so what we have to think... Oh, I can't afford these, actually. We have to assume the scout got killed then. I didn't get any flash up for that. Recall them just to be sure. I could do, but 0 members, so it looks like they've gone. So that bugs. I mean, I could accept that the scout team got killed during the fight, but we should have had at least a screen to tell us that. So, not you, but next team. I can't recall you. I can send them to the hospital.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new
Right,
mission.
so they're going to the hospital. I don't know. I don't like the scout screen at all. It's at the moment I think it's probably my least favourite part of the game, and there's not many parts of the game that I don't like. But the scouting, the whole thing about scouting is one of them. How are we doing here? We've still got wounded in the trenches. How are those medics doing? They're about to collapse. And we've got 4 teams on the job here.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Scout leader still lives. He can't die. Okay.
Sir,
Then you can reassign more
engineers
scouts to the
reached
hospital.
engineering
I think I need to
depot.
buy them, though. I think you need to buy them with staff orders. We'll do... we won't clean up the wound. We'll just cheap out on the materials.
Sir, operation was successful.
Pharmacy,
Sir,
again.
patient...
Again. I can't wait till we get back on track and we can put these guys on 12-hour shifts and not worry about this every 5 minutes.
Way.
But it adds to the stress of the game.
Sir,
And we've got
medics are on the
time
way.
before the next disaster. Possibly. That's okay. Everything looks like it's okay. Oh, no. No, we've got a death here. A potential death. We'll put you in there. Got to watch them.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Just a minute. Right, this is the other scout team moving to the hospital. The new, the one with the casualties, if you like. The other team should have arrived. Just says awaiting orders. I'm going to save this here, and then I'm going to go look at those scouts again, and we're going to exit the game. We're going to go to main menu and load it back in, and just see if things are a bit different. Because, oh, maybe those. It might be all right actually. Let me have a look at my drafts at the bottom. If I got the 8 drafts or whatever from the scouts, then no, I didn't. There's 3, and there you go. That's the second time it's done that. It did that yesterday as well. So we need to quit the game altogether. The load will be fine afterwards. But it did that yesterday when I tried to reload it. It's just chapter 2, Christian. Still in chapter 2. You loaded the earlier save, removed everyone from every station, and none of them is working. You've got 10% GPU usage while you're watching the stream. You've had a few problems, haven't you, Commander Geridos, with yours? I haven't had too many, thankfully. I mean, this is... You've seen a few things go wrong here. I don't think this is anything compared to the Starfield problems I've had. Right, so that's worked fine. That's still on 3. So I think this all went wrong when I decided to get a second scout team. I think I shouldn't have done that with hindsight. That has been a terrible mistake. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring them back with the 30 food.
Sir, Scout's unit have started
So,
a new mission.
that has bugged out, and I've had no benefit from telling HQ about the wide-brimmed hat fella. That's just gone. With no benefit and outcome whatsoever, as far as I can tell. And the other one, the espionage one, has crashed. And I've died, but I didn't get a end mission screen from it. And I don't know what the truck's doing. I think it's working. Anyone know what happens to upgrades that haven't finished if you get to the next chapter? That's a good question. Take Miles Gray and click a different quest. Think the wide brim hat guy appears again later. I'll take a look. I'm bringing him back to the hospital with the food at the moment. Yeah, we'll go for decreased cost because we're not making those at the moment. Or not making many. We are getting patients in. They're just moving very slow out of the trenches. Very slow. But it's working, so... And everyone here is in good condition. We can leave that. That's fine. The advanced dressing station is understaffed, apparently.
Sir, patient is cured.
There's a few more in the trenches.
Operation was successful.
I think this rehab
Sir.
centre...
We lost this patient.
Oh, well, crap. I think this rehab centre is full of civilians that I can't get rid of. And that might cause me some problems. Maybe at the end of the chapter that will clear. I'm going to have to put those in there. I need the points. We've got a tired medic. Holy crap, we have tired medics. The graveyard. You can go back in the graveyard now. You can go back in there.
Sir, medics are on the way. Sir, patient is cured.
It's worth to upgrade the warehouse at chapter 1.
Medics reach the casualty clearing station.
Oh, we might get to do that. We just need to save up enough resources. Longer rehab, but morale rises. Okay, we absolutely need that because morale is in the shit at the moment. Oh, slow down, slow down. Slow down, game. I've got a thing here. Where is he? He's on the next screen.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Medic. This is a good one. This is a real shame because this is going to replace a good one with a good one. So this will replace restrained. They perform better at ADS. Friendly. This will replace passionate. They tire slower. And ambitious works better. This will replace composed. They're currently working in ADS, but I wish I could change that for one of these other two. I wish I could swap those. Morale increases when they work at CCS. I'll just leave that in there. Oh, I can't do nothing. That's a shame.
Sir, new patient
Oh,
arrived.
we've got another one. I'll just click it now. It's been near enough. Kleptomaniac. Can I please get rid of Kleptomaniac? I can replace resilient with warm, but I don't need to. When I can just have warm for free here in the next slot anyway. Eats once every 2 days. Tires slower when working solo. Works better with others. I don't know. Bartos, maybe you know if you've got 2 people working a 12-hour shift system in a building and nobody else, do they count as working with others because there's 2 of them in there? Or do they count as working solo because there's only one of them at work at any one time because of the different shifts? Either way, I think I'm going to go for the ascetic and only eats every 2 days. For that particular one. Now who's tired? It's an engineer. I need to get the pharmacy upgraded. Right, I have some abilities to upgrade this now. I just don't have the resources. What I would like to do...
engineer is on the way.
Just click pause a second while I catch this. You think that the bonuses don't stack when on a different shift, so that counts as working solo. So you'd want, if you had them doing that, or thought they were only ever going to do that, you'd want them with those solo bonuses instead, eh? I don't know. It's just one of the things the game doesn't really make very clear, so it's just left to have a bit of a guess. And it's not something I'm worried too much about, though. What am I looking for here? These. And... Right, I need... Oh, I can nearly afford this. Okay. I can afford this. Right, I'm going to build the better warehouse. The question is, can I get it done? It's 50 hours. I have to assign a ton of engineers to it to get the time done. I don't know. If I start it building and pay for it, maybe the game will give me it at the end of the chapter. Bow hacks, you think they don't count as working together? Bartos. Oh, you replied in Twitch. Oh, thank you. I see. You don't think they count.
Sir,
Cheers.
patient is cured.
Okay, this is going okay at the clearing station. We'll keep throwing you into there. One big fight to get through. And schedule in my train, please.
Sir.
We've got 600 materials coming in at 625, which should put us over the limit without us having to stop medical production. So we should be okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some engineers off the shifts. This has got to sensible levels now, so we're going to take someone off here and rest them up, ready for... Actually, I'm going to put you in there to rest. And you can go in there. We do need to produce food. And because this has got a bit more sensible, I'm going to knock that down to a 12-hour shift and just let them have a bit of a rest. No preferences. We'll keep them working. Actually, no, we want them on that one. We're working now, don't we? I'm preparing my digging squad. You can put them all into 24-hour shifts, but later you'll have a big problem. Yeah.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
Yeah, I like the idea of the shift system. I also like the idea that sometimes you just have to take them all off and put them on 24-hour shifts, like when there's a ton of soldiers in the trenches that need rescuing. That's fine. It's like emergencies. So I don't mind that. But,
engineers reach the engineering...
let's have a look. Who is... You're exhausted. You can definitely go in there. We can have some more people in there now. You need to come out. There's no one waiting in the trenches, which is excellent. We need to get burying, because this might be causing a lack of a drop in morale.
Medics are on the way.
Schedule shortened recovery. Oh, morale rises. Good. We've managed to recover morale every time it's dropped horrendously, which is excellent.
Sir, new patient arrived.
This is filling up really bad, and I'm not keeping on top of it at all. So, serious. Let's go straight to there. This guy's going to come out of his rest straight away. The ones that are on good condition, yeah, they're fine. Let's put them in. I won't fill this up entirely. Right, I'm going to get him out to treat the serious guy. You go ahead of the other good there, because you've got higher value. You've definitely got higher value. Oh, there's a VIP. Oh, there's another serious. Why weren't you at the top of the list? Can you go in there, maybe? Okay, we can see to them. That's okay. Actually, I think you'll get seen faster there. Right, this is Matthew Baker, he's back. Oh, he should be a Sergeant Major this time. Remember we treated him once before. What's his rank? Does it say? It doesn't say. Maybe it's not the same Matthew Baker. Pleasure to inform you that Sergeant Matthew Baker will be promoted to Sergeant Major immediately after his return to active duty. No, we had this event before. It's a shame that the VIPs are reused a little bit. But he should be, because he was promoted. I remember him. I think it was this stream even. Anyway, that's fine. So, he wants to return to active duty, or they want him to. Quick handle this case, as there is a need for such brave on the front lines. That's fine. He's a quick one to fix. We'll get him in. We'll fit him in before some of the stables, because he's quite fast to go in. We'll put him in. No, we won't put him in there. We'll put him in there. That's fine. Right, that's fine. We've got those guys assigned. On the trauma ward. People are looking good. You need to come in a little bit sooner. You're good as well. You're also good. And you're good. We'll get the serious guy fixed. So the rest is off. And you can actually do all of them. And we have a stable. We have a terminal, but he's in next. Okay, and these are all... Oh, this good one needs to go in fairly quickly, actually. Just the 2 chevrons will mean he recovers slowly. And suddenly we need materials again. I thought we were doing well. You probably have to consider prioritizing operating on the 2 to 3 chevron guys. Yeah, I've been doing that mostly. I have certainly started doing that anyway today.
Sir, Doctor is starting a new shift.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. So the engineers are probably not going to get...
Sir, medics reached the casualty clearing station.
I can order some more stuff. I'm just going to try...
Sir, patient is cured.
Yeah, let me see what I need for that. For the... where is it? For the warehouse. I need 9. So I've got 5 to spend. Let's go to the orders. I think I can produce these easy enough. So I'm going to go for surgical supplies for 2. And I'll go for trauma medicine for 3. Let's order them. And I've got just enough for the warehouse now. Yeah, I know what you mean, Christian. The chevrons for the quality, not the chevrons for the condition degrading. The chevrons for the points you get back for handing them in, if that's the right word or term. Great work, shorter operation. I'll take that. I'm just waiting for the train now. I want the big exciting train to come. 21 food and 700 things in an hour.
Doctor is going to rest.
And then we'll set the engineers off.
Operation was successful.
Who did I send to the trenches? Did I send someone to the trenches? Did I send someone to the trenches, Alwyn, that I shouldn't have done? The Sergeant Major. Well, no, I completed the quest and I got the benefit from it, so sending to the trenches I think was the right choice. We better put these in. I'm going to need some extra materials, I'm sure. Casualty clearing station. That needs upgrading.
Patient arrived.
Shall we have a look at the situation, actually? Because I think the medics... Well, they're exhausted anyway, so they're coming off. I will do that. I have a feeling this might be... it says waiting for the medic team. I think this just means transferring to this place.
Sir,
but the trouble is...
way.
Now that they're coming in here, and they're coming in... oh, he's terminal. 10 hours. We can't do anything about that. We can do these, though. He's going to degenerate quickly. So I want him in there. And the 1 star goes to the back. 3 star goes ahead of him. He's going to die back there. He's going to die there. I'll leave them in there and we will come back and check because we might be able to move them around. There's not much we can do about that. He's terminal, but we might be able to get him in on a 1 hour slot, which causes the serious guy to die. He dies anyway. Does he, though? Aha! So who do I want? I can't help him. Sorry. We would like to, but we can't. He's exhausted after 1. That is a shame. And he's there. Oh well, it's... Well, we'll get them in. That's all we can do.
Sir, Doctor is starting a new shift. Sir, new patient
Actually,
arrived.
pause. I want to have a look at 3 things here. So we save the game. We've got 3 things to check out. So we've got an engineer. He uses up less resources. He works better. Others perform better working with him. Works better working with others. Right, we'll do warm. That's good. We've got a nurse. The reckless nurse that we can't change yet. We can change dependable to works well with others. In the operating ward at the moment. I do switch them out. Others working with them perform better. Others working with them tire less. Works better at the rehab centre. I'll just do that one. She, I'm assuming, is the one that's exhausted, maybe? Oh, now putting her in might make a difference, because when she goes in... Actually, the nurses are working 24 hours. We get a bonus to this. As a casualty clearing station, they don't need to. If I had more nurses, I can see how having more nurses would help everything, actually. The 4th one was a replacement. Oh, which one, sorry? The 4th option. Oh yeah, that was a replacement, but it was, we could get the same benefit by... We didn't need to do that.
Sir, nurses are on the way. Sir, medics are on the way.
Right. Oh, we've got the train. The train's come in. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang on. Hang on. Right, 2 good news, which is excellent. Shorter rehabs and morale rises. And then 1 bad news. Oh, it's not all bad news, though. We're using... Let's see what we've got. It appears the assisting nurse made a mistake while measuring the dosage of medicine. The patient received a much more potent dosage than he should have. I would recommend scheduling detoxification to ensure this does not affect patient treatment. So, use a quick detox procedure. Yeah, I think we can afford to do that. Use normal. This increased the cost plus 1 and is a longer operation. We can't afford to do that, but we can afford that one. And I want to have a look at the scouts, because I'd forgotten about those. He's on his way back to the hospital with food. He's on his way back with nothing but no scouts. That's ballsed up. The engineers, though, is what we were going to do. So we are going to try a risky warehouse enhancement. And we've got 4 people doing nothing here. And we're going to hope it's enough. Assign. So that's going to be done in 24 hours. That might be done in time, you know. But it's 24 hours, assuming that they don't tire. You can come off food production and go onto that. These guys are going to tire, so this is going to be an issue. It's going to be a problem, isn't it? They're on 12-hour shifts, though. Oh, God almighty. And there's a battle coming. Okay. I will order things as we need them.
Sir, medics reached the advanced dressing station. Sir, operation was successful.
I'm guessing there's a load more people just arrived in here. Terminal, terminal, terminal. We can save 1. The stable guy at the back here is not looking too great. We've got a terminal 2-hour one. It's not tiring. He's dead anyway. There's no way we can save him. Or him. Yeah, so it seems the medic teams, it seems their priority seems to be getting all the wounded out of the trenches into the advanced dressing station. But then there's no transport quickly between the advanced dressing station and the casualty clearing station. So what happens is that they all pile up in the advanced dressing station, and then when all the wounded are cleared out the trenches, the advanced dressing station medics start bringing them to the clearing station, but they arrive in a really bad state because they've been in there too long. So I don't know if there's anything I could do differently, apart from having more medics maybe, that could help with that. I honestly don't know. This guy is terminal. If I put him in there... Hang on, what? He's... Oh, okay, he's worth saving. Alright, how are we going to do this? I can save 2 and we lose a 1-star one. His is a longer operation. This is a difficult one, but it's 3 stars, and I would like to try and do it if we can. Well, if we can fit him in... Like I say, we'll leave him in the list. I've still got this guy to go. This is unlikely to work, though, because, yeah. I won't assign them to the denied folder just yet. We'll come back and have a look. You agree? ADS to CCS is bad. Your ambulances don't work. They just stand there and are idling. Yeah, I've had similar bother with that.
Sir, operation was successful.
4 patients died after being... Okay. That's not good. Here's the VIP. Right, so this is Matthew Baker. They want him back to the trenches. So he's going back in there. The trenches are fine otherwise, so everything else is into this. Because I think we're going to be buying ourselves supplies with this while the engineers try to do some work.
Doctor is starting a new shift.
Shorter operation. And normal procedure for this guy who has some toxins in his body.
Sir, operation was successful.
And damage to the patient's body is extensive but only superficial.
Sir, operation was successful.
That's good news. So we've got like... That was a spate of good news coming there. You need to turn around, by the way, because we want the 2 stars ahead of the 1 stars. Do we have anywhere we can speed them up? Just there. That's okay. He's resting for a bit. He needs to. It gives them time to manufacture some more of these as well. Or buy some more, as I will do once we get some people released.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Shorter operation. We're going to get hit by that pretty soon, aren't we?
Sir, operation was successful.
So the engineers are doing this. They're 12% done. I don't know if they'll finish before the end of the thing. I'm also wondering whether I should just go 24 hours. We can probably get to the end of the game on the chemical stuff. I think. We might need the alcohol. I'm going to risk not needing any more food. Put him on a rest. Because I definitely want that finishing, if we can. But we need more medical stuff being turfed out here.
Sir,
So a bit more micromanagement coming.
Sir, new patient arrived.
More patients. We have a stack of patients. I don't think we can... Can we fix a serious guy? We can. And we have someone stable. And 2 people who are good, who we can just put on the end like that. It works. I just need a whole lot more medical supplies. And 2 in the trauma ward. Oof. Right, good. You go straight to the front of the list. And we can't put you on. But as you're a 1 star, you come off. And 2 stars go on. I'm going to leave a bit of a space there. Oh, that's a 2 star. You can go back in then. Right,
Sir,
okay.
operation was successful.
Dr. Marlowe Stewart awaits new assignments.
Sir,
He shouldn't.
operation was successful.
He absolutely shouldn't. That's him. Well, I'll set the rest at the end. You can get dealing with those. Oh, God. We don't have enough of those either.
Sir, patient is cured.
Right. As an emergency order, we'll have 2 surgical supplies. And anything we can do, shorter rehab, better morale. Yep, I'll take that. Oh, God, the cemeteries. The cemetery. Collapsing. Extremely exhausted. So this bit's good. They shouldn't tire anymore now. They should be fine. And we have loads of people here, so I'm going to put them onto a 12-hour shift. And you two can get working in the cemetery with 98 awaiting burial. I feel like I just need to work them around the clock, really. No preference. We prefer to work in the clearing station. That's fine. We'll do that. Prefer to work on shift 1, so we'll do that. And then someone else needs to go to shift 2. You're nearly... Actually, you're quite... No, it's going to have to be you. Right, okay. We'll work that over like that. That nearly got me caught out there. Engineers will be exhausted. Switch in there if we can. I just really want that. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get to the end of a chapter with partially built upgrades. I don't think the warehouse will be finished in time, and we believe a lot of materials will overfill the current one. Maybe start a new project to use some materials.
Sir, medics are on the way.
It's not that they'll be overfilled. It's that what people are saying is if you start a new chapter, the game fills your warehouse up for you. So if I have that upgraded at the start of the chapter, or before that chapter comes,
Sir,
I will have
successful.
some really nice rewards as a result. We think. 2 doctors are
Sir,
waiting for a new
medics
assignment.
reached the casualty clearing station.
Oh, nice. Okay, so this guy has gone terminal. If we can sneak him ahead and in there, that's fine. And we can put these on there. So he's currently resting. Sorry, 3 stars. Go ahead, 2 stars. It's just the law of the jungle. And in here, nobody is looking like they're going to die in here, but there are some movements in stable and good. So we'll just keep that. And we've got a serious... We've got a good one down there, so he's going to have to go to the back of the list. Stable, and we switch over there. Switch like that. Keep the good ones at the back, because we've got more time. And it suggests we have time to get them all seen, so we shall see how that works. We just need a lot of materials. It's only for Chapter 2. You tried Chapter 3, but didn't get a full warehouse. Ah, okay. Right, that's good to know then. So... there's another fight coming in. Food might be okay. Right, what we'll do is we'll put them in there. And we'll take 2 out to rest. We'll leave 1 guy working in because there's nothing else he can do that's useful. They'll just switch in and out for the other materials, though. I've bought it. Let's see if it gives me it at the end of the chapter. I don't think it will. Well, actually, it should do. Because there's usually... Or between chapter 1 and 2, there was months, wasn't there? So the medic's about to... Oh, it's going to go bad. I don't know how headquarters expects me to do this without the staff I need. But I guess that is what every military commander has ever said from the dawn of time.
We have wounded
I
soldiers.
don't suppose anyone has said, it's awesome that our government has sent me more resources and men that I need for the task they've assigned me. Normal procedure for this. He's got severe chlorine poisoning. Nothing we can do about that. We're also about to run out of materials, which is kind of bad. Let's have a look at the schedule, actually. So there's another 600 coming at 5:50 a.m. Oh, brilliant. Then it's not a problem then. We'll not worry about that. I need to have a look at the assignments now, because the medics... Okay, this is likely to get bad. I'm going to have to put some people in here. You can go back on the graveyard shift. We need everyone out of the trenches as fast as possible, don't we? So that includes... That includes you guys. Actually, you're going to be exhausted, so we'll use that. So I've got 5 people at the advanced dressing station. These are working a 12-hour shift here. There's 20 in the trenches. So that... Actually, it's... Let's get the trenches emptied as fast as possible. We're maxing it out. That's what we should do. That's absolutely what we should do in a situation like this. All right, see you later, Christian. Have fun. Yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow if you want to drop back anytime. Let's take a little look. I was going to look at the tired nurse. Oh, the tired because I've got them on 24-hour shifts in there. But the operation effectiveness is boosted, so I think this is worth it. So the shift system allows them to more or less work without getting tired. More or less. It does eventually catch up with them. But if we want effectiveness, all hands on deck, we just go 24 hours, throw them in, go for it. All right, let's see what we get now, because I suspect this is going to be utter chaos. My scouts might be back. Right, so they have a team. These guys are back. They don't have any scouts assigned. Okay, they have a dog. Well, we could try something. Love struck.
Sir, Scouts unit
We
started a
might
new
get
mission.
something out of it. My scout purchase was a bad purchase. I wish I'd never done that.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Yeah, I know we need a medic at the cemetery, but we don't. Right, HQ orders. Germans shift their focus to another part of the front. We should not expect any more German attacks in the next few days. We managed to survive, accept and close. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I thought we'd have had to have got through that mess. Patient saved 245, patient's death 267, and we took in 21 civilians. So it seems that the civilians I treat, when I chose to treat the civilians who had the weird disease, that didn't go anywhere, that sort of decision or storyline, unless there's something in Chapter 3 coming for it. Yeah, that's curious there. I thought there would be some sort of reward or penalty for depending on how I performed. It seems they just ate up all my resources. Maybe I got experience generated for the perks and the doctors leveling up. Maybe. Let's have a look at the next chapter then. It's better to deny the patient than let them die waiting in vain for the operation. The patient might disagree with you on that. So, we're back to the start. We better press play. Clearing tracks. Did the game maybe want to tell me something before I started this? I have no nurses, no scouts. and like a load of medic teams. I think this might have broken. Tell me, anyone who's played Chapter 3, is this how it's supposed to start? I have absolutely nothing. I have that still. Sneaky bastard, it didn't give me the warehouse. Also, wait, hang on a sec. We're October 27th. Game's broken here, hasn't it? It is definitely 100% broken. It's not supposed to look like this. Right, okay. Back to the main menu. We will load the game. It doesn't have an auto. I think we exit this. Okay, it's crashed now. I can't exit. I can't bring an escape menu. It's kind of scary when you go to load game and it doesn't list any files there. But we'll load back in now. So it's a real shame, but it seems we're adding more bugs to the list in this game. I think it is good. I have really enjoyed playing it. I think it's going to be really good. Or I think it's going to hit its potential in about 6 months' time. When there's been time to address some of these problems. That's a relief. So that one was 20 minutes ago. What happens if I just go into... Well, what happens if I go continue? I didn't save it. Okay. So we're here. We're back here. Right, so what we need to do is just pick anything. Probably should have looked at those a bit closer, but it's fine.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Bollocks.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Right, there's no point me building the other thing, is there? There's no point trying to build the production thing. We might be able to get something else, though. It's only 5 hours to improve the trauma ward. We could get that. Rehab center. These are expensive and long upgrades. Housing. It's 10 hours. Decreases the rest time for units by 20%. We're going to get the orders to do that. Right, let's go to rehab. Let's go inside the rehab center. Let's push everyone into there. Right, let's go on to assignments. That's the one I'm going to do. We switch you out. We put you on 24-hour shifts. The engineers. We're not going to be building anything. Well, we are going to be building something. We don't need to worry about materials because the game ends before we get that battle in. Right, let's speed this up. Shorter rehab. Shorter rehab. I need 2 orders, and then we're going to get something awesome. This is the one where you have to use the medical drip. That's okay, so we're just playing through what's happened. It's the same sort of stuff. 6 patients in CCS. I don't think it even matters now. There's a terminal guy who we might be able to fit in. Nope. The ones that are good. We don't even get through this list, do we? So as long as we don't let people die, we should be fine. So we'll just work through those that are in front of us, that need some attention. That's fine.
Sir,
we'll just go with that.
Operation was successful.
Yeah, we'll just do this fast.
Sir, operation was successful.
We've got the battle coming up. We've got some more good results. Normal procedures.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
It'll be good, actually. I will save it about the time that battle comes up, because I don't have to go back again.
Sir,
hopefully it just won't crash out.
Successful.
We need to keep an eye on the cemetery. Okay, the cemetery teams. Yeah, they nearly collapsed. Actually, I don't think it seems to matter about awaiting burial. I really don't think it does. You don't need to be on there anymore because there's no one working out there for the time being. I mean, maybe we get points. Maybe it helps morale, so we'll do that, and we'll have 3 resting. And you can go on a 12-hour shift. And then that's fine. You want to work on shift 1. You don't have any preference. You can go to shift 2 then. We'll do that. And shorter rehab for +1 materials.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Okay. Come on, give me those drafts. We are over capacity with patients. I know we are over capacity with patients. Are we over capacity with patients? Because they're not all showing up. If we are. It's got 30. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're over capacity with patients. Yes, morale rises. We're doing okay. The scouts, we've now got 2 proper counters for the scouts.
Sir, operation was successful.
Yeah, the game seems to develop more little issues the longer we play into it.
Sir, operation was successful.
Shorter rehab, higher morale.
Sir, doctor is going to rest.
Come on, you have to give me these. I am going to get that thing built. I'm convinced I can do it. Yes, I can. Pause. Right, engineers. Camp improvements. Can we squeeze this in? Not the triple shift system. This one. Oh, I need... Oh, you... I was looking forward to that. There's no way I'm getting 1900 resources in time. Right, so I build something else then. Production. Is there anything else I could get? I can't get the warehouse. I could get that, which would give the pharmacy more production slots. It would help it for the bandages, which are kind of critical. That's a half rations thing. That is also just decreases the amount of rations in use. That one helps as well for the production. All right, let's see if we can get 2. We might be able to get 2. Knowing that the end of the game is coming, this is cheesing things a little bit. But we can get that done in 2.5 hours. We can get something else done. And this is basically setting us up for Chapter 3. We hope. Still think this has less bugs than Starfield. Grounded had less bugs than Starfield. And that was a game about bugs.
Sir, patient is cured.
Rehab's nearly full. I'd love to know what happens when rehab gets full.
Sir, patient is cured.
Okay. Let's set this up for Chapter 3, which should be good.
Sir, operation was successful.
This is going nice and quick. I forget what that was going to do now, but it sounded like it was
Sir,
something useful.
Patient is cured.
Oh, we are in trouble. So the engineers, right, quit the food. 24 hours. Have a rest. And have a rest. So we can go into this when it's required.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
The nurses are exhausted. Right, out you come. We'll switch you back afterwards, don't worry.
Sir, nurses are
We
on
better
the
have
way.
another look in here. Although, apart from this, it's looking fine. I'll put them on the list. The battle's going to be interesting, but I wonder if that's when it stops. Did we get it done?
Sir, patient
Right.
is cured.
Whatever that was that we just built. The additional fermenting flasks. All right, that was nice. I don't know when the timer stops for this. Actually, yes, we can. It's in 1 hour. It's till 6 a.m. We can just more or less just skip this and just press it on fast. So that kicks off. We will assign medics. just to get them moving in case there's a... In fact, let's skip that bit.
Sir, our men in the trenches are dying.
It's for 30 seconds, so for what difference this is going to make, I don't know, but we push everyone into there. We can forget about the cemetery, and it looks like we did the right thing.
Medics are on the way.
He's going to be exhausted. Actually, I will just go into that. Simply because I don't know if it'll carry over to the next one. Maybe they get negative traits when they're exhausted. I don't know. So, that was a success. Next chapter. Engineers can manufacture medicines at the pharmacy. Yes, we are well aware of that by now. And... I don't think this is working, folks. I don't think this is working at all. Oh, no, tell a lie. Maybe it is. I can't click on anything. Alright, okay. Camp improvements. That bit works at least. Personnel assignment. I'm gonna save the game here. We could it loads it in with a brand new game. Are we not supposed to continue from chapter 2 to 3? I can't save it. That breaks. I think my game is actually broken. Quit out. I think the save is gone. As in, like, properly gone. We might be able to start chapter 3 as like a brand new adventure. That might be a thing. Let's see if that works. And if it does, then I'll try loading the game in. So, chapters. It's got it unlocked, so that's good. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it brings up like a generic chapter 3 start. It's a bit different anyway.
The plague that hit the hospital did not strip us only of the lives of our friends and comrades in arms, but also took part of our spirit. Despite this, we have to fight. Although the darkness surrounds us from every possible side. But perhaps we are the dust that will meet the morning light someday.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Right, so it's giving us... Starting with 2,000 resources. The question is... These are my gang. No, they're not, because she's got a different name, different port. They've reused the same portrait for nearly 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 nurses. We do have these. Okay, what have we got in the way of doctors? We've got 2 trauma specialists. Or we've got 1 trauma specialist. This is really hard to see from here. Right, let me click on some buildings. So the operating ward. Let's click on this. Wait a minute, is this upgraded better than mine was? Right, so a lot of people waiting to be treated. We've got 3 surgeons. 2 of those. And 2 of those. Don't know if that's the same one. My upgrade's the same. It's hard to see. I'm going to go and look at this and then we'll find out. That actually looks very, very similar. Yeah, because I hadn't done the amputation or this. And that's the same. We didn't get there. That looks about the same. we have some staff points. What are the orders for this one? We don't know. We have no orders at the moment. Oh, a dispatch from HQ. It says it's about to come in, which we won't see just yet. It does look the same, doesn't it? What else can we check? Patient's overview. We can have a look at the pharmacy. We did unlock that just at the end of the thing, so that looks about right. It looks like it should, I think. As far as I can tell. We've got no one waiting in rehab. Interesting. Very interesting. What's on the schedule? Let's have a look at this. So we're getting... Wow. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is upgrade the warehouse. Because look at that. Look at the cargo coming in. That is mental. Actually, I'd say the first thing we did... That's coming on the 27th of October. That's coming in 4 hours' time. So I would say... We probably upgrade the warehouse, but we also set other assignments up as well to spend all those resources knowing it's about to get filled. Let's do that right now before we start anything off with the game, and then I'm going to save things afterwards. So this looks... It does look like it's carried over all our stuff, even though the save and continuing from chapter 2 to 3, continuing the game seems to break it. This does look to have worked. So let's go to production. And we get the warehouse upgrade. 52 sodding hours, this. So improve that. There's a better way of doing this, actually. But this will take the strain off. The better way of doing this is go to housing. And improve that first. Because we can get it done. Yeah, improve that first. And then we put him in. And then any 4 others. And assign that. That's going to take all of that. And then the next stack of resources will fill the warehouse back up. And with the second stack, then we upgrade the warehouse. Because that way, people can get the benefit from the better sleep beforehand. So we're going to spend that straight away, knowing it's coming back in about 4 hours. Right, so with that situation there, that was mental. I'm going to save the game right there. And then we're done. And we're going to return to this tomorrow. And then we're going to play Chapter 3 tomorrow. So it might be a shorter stream tomorrow because I've got archery club training tomorrow night. But I will start... I think I've scheduled it for 2 PM tomorrow. So we'll try and start a little bit earlier. Knowing that we have to finish a little bit earlier as well. So we'll see what Chapter 3 looks like. Hopefully less buggy. We'll see how it plays. And we'll see if we can get all the upgrades that we want. So there's a lot to do. Alright, folks. Well, thanks as ever for joining me today. It's been awesome. And I really appreciate the subs, the followers, the everything. It's been just amazing. If you're watching on YouTube, just like the video, hit subscribe. That helps so much. It does help. It helps push the stream up the algorithm. And if you're watching on Twitch, then turn on notifications and come back tomorrow, I hope. And we'll see you all then. Have a great night, everyone. And thanks again.